Mila. Mila, we got old boy here. Can you welcome on in? All right, we got old boy here. Welcome to the show, old boy. Old boy's an awesome streamer, and he works on a farm and is badass. Yeah, welcome on in, old boy. Let's go, old boy.
Good morning, Mala.
All right, let's get off of her. Thank you so much for taking the time, old boy. I'm like pumped about this conversation. I've been waiting to have you on, and you are literally the first guest ever. Come on now. Let's go.
Fire.
That's what I'm talking about.
My guy.
First guest
Fire.
ever on the Check Pod. Like, that's huge. And we've been gaming for a little bit. We've known each other for a while. It's just wild in like the streamer space where like, obviously I come to your stream, you come to mine. I like feel like I know you, but like we've never had like a proper sit down conversation, which is like so not okay. You know what I mean?
But I mean, that's how the space is, you know. But that's what's so cool about this. And thank you for letting me be the first guest on here,
dude. Of course,
that's awesome. I've also got kind of a scratchy throat, so I may be chugging this coffee during our conversation.
Nah, rip it down. No worries.
But this is cool because I think, you know, we're asking people to invest their time into us in exchange for some form of entertainment. Like when you strip everything away, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what the streaming space is. So for them to be able to get to know you, which I feel like you put your true personality out there every single time you're on stream.
I do. I tend
like
to. Yeah. Unfortunately, I probably shouldn't though. Should I dial it back, like man? I don't know if I should keep doing this.
I feel like if we were in Boston and we went to get a beer, it would be the same check that we see on stream.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool to give people a chance to actually get to know who they're investing their time in, you know, and that's a special thing.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And I think that's like the secret sauce about streaming. Like, you should just be yourself. So many people come into my stream, I'm sure yours too, and like, hey, like any tips for a new streamer? Like literally just be yourself. No one can replicate. I know it sounds corny as hell, but like no one can replicate that. And that's what people are going to come back for. Like, I love all the flashy, stupid shit. Like, I love all that stuff. And literally, we're playing stuff on the screen right now. I love all this stuff. I love the twerking Among Us right in your, oh my God, it's in your face, oh boy. Oh,
it's on me.
Yeah, you guys have to watch the video for that. I love the overlays, but at the end of the day, people are going to come back for like the personality behind the microphone and the person. Right. So you do have to like focus on that. But, W comes. How's the farm, bro? How's the freaking farm?
It's crazy right now. It's crazy.
Is it?
We've been wanting to get cattle for a while, for the last couple of months, but we keep having to push it back because the weather's been wild. We decided that, well, let's just we had a very wet summer. So if you have a very wet summer, cattle doesn't gain weight because there's so much moisture in the grass. Ooh, so essentially you only get back, because it's based on how much they grow when they're in your care, you only get back the amount of money that you spend on them.
Right.
So because the grass is so hydrated, it's just coming out as quick as it's going in. So we decided to wait to keep putting it off until it kind of dries out a little bit, so there's more sustenance in the grass that they're eating. Because we plant winter rye, so we have that big, beautiful green grass in our pastures every winter. Right. So we decided to do like corn and stuff like that to make use of our time between cattle. And we have we're about to build 3 more industrial sized mega chicken houses. So we'll be
no shit. That's a lot. Yeah, wait. What does one industrial house hold in terms of chickens? And I know you've talked about like you don't overpopulate your chicken coops, which I think is fucking awesome, because you can't just cram a bunch of hens in there and hope for the best. But like, what does one house hold?
About 200,000 chickens.
200,000 chickens. Mila, did you? Mila, whoa, that's a lot of chickens, Mila. Oh my God.
A lot of chickens.
Yo, that's actually a crazy amount of chickens. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We have the big ones. We have the really big houses.
So you have 3 that you're installing. How many do you have so far? Because that's 600,000 chickens that you're bringing into this fucking thing.
We have 3 currently that are operating, so we're gonna have 3 more.
1.2 million chickens, if I do my chicken math correctly. Yo,
That's your chicken. Your chicken math is your nugget math is correct. Good sir.
Yeah, I don't do no math right except for nugget and chicken math. That's that's a wild amount of chickens, bro. What the?
It is. We're gonna have to hire some more help for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely. You definitely need it. And for a background, guys, old boy manages a farm. Old boy. He also has a background in criminal justice, which is awesome. I love hearing about the cows, man. I love that shit. We've talked about me like flying down there and being part of like a an auction. And I always tell old boy I'd be the worst person because I just want to buy all the cowies. I would just be like, yeah. And he'll be like, no, shut the fuck up. No, we can't buy that one. That one. But I'm like, yo, he looks so chill. He looks like a vibe. But yo, that would actually be a blast. We got to do that because that would be a grand old time.
It will. It's fun too. It's hectic. It's fast.
Is that really how it is? It's like, hey, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. And then you're like, you got the little stick. You got a little, what are they? Little sticks with the number. It says old boy at the top. And it's old boy.
That's it. So what you do, you get there earlier in the day, and they have all the cattle on lots. And so you go out and you look at the different lots, and then we'll purchase like a lot.
You got Old Bessie. You got a couple bulls. Or actually, you probably don't buy female. Maybe buy female in bulk, or do you just look for the bulls? Because the bulls, that's the money, right? You can inseminate the herd, from what I've learned on the show called The Ranch. I love the show The Ranch on Netflix.
We castrate all of them because they're all beef cows.
Okay. So I'm thinking. You go to an auction and you look for like that prize bull that's just gonna, just run through the herd, make a bunch of good cows.
Yeah, no, we don't do that. No, we get them and they're a little over a year old. We keep them for about 6 months, 4 to 6 months.
Oh, so you flip your cows? It's like that. You just flip them. Nice.
Yeah, we double their weight and then sell them. So we feed them. They eat good. They eat really good because we have the chicken houses, right? So we use all the litter from the chicken houses to fertilize our grass. So our grass grows healthy and nutrient rich, which makes our cattle double in weight. So we get essentially double whatever we spent on whatever lot of cows. Plus with the fluctuation of beef prices and things like that, which right now it's high.
Everything's high, bro. I can't buy fucking eggs. I mean, you're the egg guy. I got to hit you up for eggs. Like, eggs are fucking crazy expensive. I lived in, I just moved out of actual Boston. I'm in the suburbs now. But I lived in an area of Boston called Southie. And Southie's like, it used to be like where Whitey Bulger used to like run around, like the Irish mob.
Oh, nice.
Really cool area. Like his bar is still there. Like there's shots from the movie Black Mass that are like, we're in my neighborhood. There's literally like a Coca-Cola sign in the movie Black Mass, and I live 2 doors away from that Coca-Cola sign, which is awesome. Like whenever I watch it, I'm like, yo. But now it's like been gentrified to fucking oblivion, and like it's just so fucking expensive. I was priced out. I was like, I can't do it. Like a 1-bedroom, you're looking at like $3,000 a month, and I'm like, whoa. And I had a nice deal for a while with my landlord. It wasn't that much, and then she had to sell, and I was like looking at the actual prices that I had to pay in the area because I was there for a while, and I was like, fuck that. I'm going to the burbs, and even the burbs in Mass are super expensive. But what I was saying, in Southie, you go to a grocery store. They have like one Stop and Shop, and then there's like stupid pop-up grocery stores. I don't even know what to call them, but they're like not name brand, and they're freaking expensive. Like they're so expensive. I want to say I spent like $12 on a carton of eggs at one point, which was crazy.
Good Lord.
I walked in and I was like, I had no choice. I wanted to make, I think like, I don't know. I wanted to make something with eggs. Just needed it. Maybe I wanted to throw them. I have no idea what I want to do with those eggs, but for $12, dude. And maybe that's good. Maybe that's good to like evade, the egg throwers, but that's sad for the kids, and they can't do, the W vandalism that they need to. You gotta get that out at a young age,
Everybody needs a little bit of vandalism in their life.
Exactly. It's very important. It's very important. Right. I never like egged any houses. I've TP'd a tree in front of a house. Full disclosure, I have done that. One tree I have TP'd. It was a group of friends. It actually wasn't even my idea. I would say like I was, what's that? You're in criminal justice. Accomplice. What's the word? There's like a word for like, I'm not guilty, but I'm guilty by association or something. I don't know. But I was there. Maybe I'll get less of I would get less of a sentence. What is that?
You could be like an accomplice, or it could be.
But I was like the bitch accomplice.
Like
it was like
conspiracy.
It was like peer pressure accomplice level. Like they would be like,
maybe.
I was just like a little henchman. Like I wasn't the mastermind, you know. I wasn't I wasn't the brain. I was what was it? What are those two mice? Mr. Pinky and the brain. I'm not the brain. I'm Mr. Pinky.
Mr. Pinky and the brain.
Yeah, I was one of the Mr. Pinkies. I did that once. Full disclosure. Once. Feel bad for whoever it was. I don't even remember who it was. And then we would ding dong ditch. That is something that I did as a kid, but not often. But it did happen. Looking back, I would be pissed if some kids did that to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
I can't wait for my karma.
We used to get instant mashed potatoes because the dew is really bad here, right? Because of the humidity. And we used to get instant mashed potatoes and like spread them out into people's yard. And whenever the dew would come up in the morning, it would turn it into like a slurry. And then the more you would go out and try to pick it up, the more it would turn into mashed potatoes. So you have to just sit there and let instant mashed potatoes dry in your yard, or let the animals come and eat it.
Whoa!
Before you can clean it up, dude, it's like a week-long mess,
bro. I felt bad for throwing a couple fucking teepees at a tree. That's fucking diabolical, bro. Mashed potatoes on the lawn? I'd be pissed.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, that's actually crazy.
I mean, it's food. I mean, animals will come and snack on it.
But then it attracts like the mice and they run into that hole. I don't know. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah,
that's not bad. I mean, it's the shit we do as kids. You look back, you're like, oh, that was bad. That was bad. That's not bad. You can do way worse, but that is crazy. And I feel like that's like a Bama trademark. Like you don't see that up here in Boston. Also, guys, old boy is down in Alabama. We should have mentioned that. He is Roll Tide. He's a Roll Tider. Or actually, no, you don't like Roll Tide. You don't roll Tide. You don't roll the Tides. What do you roll?
I believe in the
What do you roll? No, what do you roll? What do you roll? What do you roll? What do you roll? What do you trip? What do you roll? What are you rolling on?
War Eagle.
War Eagles.
Yeah, I'm an Auburn fan. That's actually a trademark. One of the things that you do if you go to an Auburn game, which I'm usually a season ticket holder. I didn't get tickets this year because I knew we were going to be bad. But after the game, you go to Toomer's Corner and you roll the trees at Toomer's Corner. That's what you do after every win. The trees.
What do you mean the trees? How do the trees roll? They're in the ground. Roots. Oh, you throw TP at them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's just what they call it.
You have these old, like Auburn's an agricultural school. It's an agricultural and vet school. And they used to have these big, beautiful oak trees. And after every game, you would go and roll it. And then we beat Alabama one year, and they had some inbred dude, as an Alabama fan.
The Rotad demographic.
Yeah.
Just kidding, Rotad. We love you. We love you.
For sure.
Yeah.
But he went and actually poisoned all the trees on Toomer's Corner and killed them.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah, so Auburn was able to save them, and so they're just getting back big enough, so it's really fun to roll toilet paper again.
Did they find that guy? That guy's a piece of shit. Poison trees.
He admitted. Yeah,
he came forward. What is it? What famous, did he get charged for that? Because that's some bullshit. You can't just poison trees.
He got charged for vandalism. There's a famous talk show called the Paul Feinbaum Show. And it used to be big in the South. Now it's nationwide. But he called into Paul Feinbaum and was like, "I'm the one that did it. I poisoned them trees." And Paul Feinbaum's like, "Okay, sir, what's your name?" And he told him his name.
He called the Feinbaum and gave it up? Yo, that's crazy to call the Feinbaum and give it up.
Turned himself in.
Dude, he was probably having like an American Psycho moment, like up against a car, like tweaking out, thinking people are following him about the trees. And he calls the Feinbaum.
He didn't think anything was going to happen. He thought the Alabama Nation, they thought the Roll Tiders were going to have his back. He was Nick Saban was going to come save him. And they were like, "No, dude, you're an idiot. What are you talking about?"
Drewski ain't coming to save
trees,
you.
Dude?
No. No, that's
so he
crazy.
Was shocked. He was shocked.
He was like, "Oh, what? Like what the fuck, bro? I gotta listen to that.
I'm going to jail for this.
I know. I'm sure that's like recorded somewhere. I want to find that recording. That'd be hilarious to listen to. Because like, what an idiot! Oh my god.
Yeah, he's special.
Like, let me just confess to vandalism and tree manslaughter. That's not okay. Trees fucking matter, dude. That's tree manslaughter. Not manslaughter. That's murder. That's murder right there.
That's murder.
That's murder.
Brother.
That's third degree tree murder right there. That's not okay.
Conspiracy too.
No, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Yeah, Bama's funny. I love I don't know the guy's name, but whoever is paired up with Drewski, when Drewski does that Roll Tide stuff, bro, I fucking love that guy. The old guy was like, Roll Tide, Roll Tide,
nothing but the tide.
Nothing but the tide. I just pissed myself, but the tide or the tide of my pants. Like shit. Dude, the shit he says just makes me so,
That's how people are here. That is not.
You're joking. That's not a bit. That's not outlandish.
Now it's probably turning into a bit. But
right. He'll go a little and he'll lean into it. But
yeah, but that's how they are, bro.
You'll catch people that are like that.
Yeah, all the time.
That's crazy, bro.
All the time. When I was on patrol, every Iron Bowl game that I had to work, we would have some type of domestic or something that we'd go to, and it would be Alabama Auburn related, and you'd have some old dude out there with his Alabama socks, shoes, shorts, t-shirt, hat, sunglasses. 4:00 in the afternoon, drunk out of his mind. Yeah, nothing but the tide. And we'd have to arrest it. It's crazy. That's how they are, bro. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could do that for a day. Like, I want to be in that mindset to just like have that Roll Tide, like fucking, like that's tunnel vision. That's tunnel tide vision right there. Like that is, that's focus. That's focus. At the end of the day, that's like getting that piss drunk and just rolling with the tide. Like that is like, it's a commitment.
There are two things everybody in this world needs to experience to truly understand the South. One of them is to go to an Alabama Auburn game. The other one is to go to a Talladega race.
Oh, wait, what'd you just say? Talladega? Wait, you say Talladega? Talladega. Oh, they said Talladega. Okay, I was like, do we call it different stuff?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm from down here, so that's all.
No, you're good. No, that's what. So that's what I'm wondering. Sometimes maybe we're not saying it right because it's based down there. I don't know what my Yankee ass. Yeah. I don't know what my Yankee ass knows. I just watched the fucking like the goated movie with Will Ferrell, and like that's all I know. Talladega Nights, Bow to Rick and Bobby. I mean, one of the best. One of the best.
Wild times, brother. Wild times.
No, I gotta get down there. I've actually never ventured down like south, other than like Florida. Like I skip all those states and I go to Florida. Or I've been, I haven't driven down. I just take the flight. Right. But I gotta check it out and go to a cow auction. My God. But again, you don't want me. Don't give me. I'm sure they have them at the auctions. Give me like a kid one. The kid's like, oh, I'll buy the cow. Like don't give me a real stick. Give me like give me a stick that has a circle and it says, fuck this guy. Don't listen to him. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure the kids have little sticks. I need a kid stick for the cow auctions because I'd buy them all. I really would.
If they don't,
I don't got that cow money. I don't got that cow money. And and also, wait. Since we're on, we're just talking about the farm. I'm genuinely curious. Where does one find and like acquire 600,000 chickens? Like, where would you go? Like, who's the chicken guy? Who has that many chickens? Or do you get them to hatch? Like, what do you do there?
The way that it works is you find a large scale chicken company, whether it's Tyson or Purdue or it's all the same people. Right. And then so you approach Tyson and you say, hey, Tyson, I either have this land or I want you to purchase this land for me. And they'll evaluate the land. They have to dig. Preferably, they'll send somebody out to dig to make sure that there's plenty of natural well water. That's what you want. Which we're setting on a water reservoir here, so we have tons of natural fresh water. And then
that's good.
They'll evaluate the land, and then there's a couple different options you can do. It depends on how much you want Tyson to own your life. you can, and it's okay to talk about
Oh,
this because this is all stuff they offer.
right,
They
right.
used to offer a Gucci deal. They would purchase the land,
Yeah.
build you a home, a nice home, build
Nice
you the
little home
chicken
ranch.
houses.
Nice, nice.
Yep. And then buy you the equipment, the basic equipment you need to run that farm, and then you would pay it back over 15 years. They basically
Mm.
take half of what you make off your chickens. But even if they do, that's still enough to make a decent living.
Yeah, that's
And
solid.
so you would do that for 15 years, and then your home would be paid off, or your land would be paid off, your houses would be paid off. Once your chicken houses are paid off and you make 100% of your profits,
Yep.
that's usually people will do that for about 2 or 3 years, and usually because you can make enough money off of your chickens in 2 or 3 years to set yourself up pretty good. Or you can do
That
what we're
chicken money,
doing
damn.
and double your farm size and invest in the future, and then profit off of 6 houses instead of three.
Right, right, right.
Um, but you approach Tyson, they offer you a deal depending on what land and stuff you have, and then you decide what stage you want to be.
Okay.
We are the broiler stage, so we have the baby chickens will come from a hatchery to us, and then we get them as little baby chicks, and they come on this big. They're just in a pallet, and you just get a pallet and you toss them out, and you just load your chicken houses up with all your chickens, and then you grow them until they're ready to come be picked up, and then Tyson will come and they'll pick all your chickens up for you.
That easy.
They
That's
provide
crazy.
the food. You'll have food trucks that come in the middle of the night to refill your
So
grain
they do
because
everything.
all
So
the
you guys in your situation, you're working with Tyson. Like you're doing that route,
yep.
right? Okay. That's
Yep,
cool.
we're the broiler stage. Yeah, so they provide the food. The only thing we have to do is maintain the chicken houses,
Yep.
unload the baby chicks whenever they come,
Mm-hmm.
um, and that's it. You get to keep your chicken litter. You get to. I mean, it sounds easy on paper, and that's how
It's
they
not, no,
usually
no,
get
it's hard
people.
work. That's hard work. That's hard work.
Yeah.
That's hard
Well,
work. Yeah.
that's how they get people because they say, okay, look,
Oh,
hey, this is easy. All you have to do is maintain the chicken houses. We're gonna do your feed. We're gonna do everything,
right,
and
right.
then something breaks. They're like, okay, you guys got to fix it or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And then now it's better. Used to they would take like a lot of your profits. Now it's
Mm.
better because there were documentaries that came out and things like that,
Right. And I've
and
seen
Tyson
those.
had to,
I've seen those. Those
yeah,
are crazy.
Tyson,
Those are crazy.
yeah, they had to rework. A lot of the big chicken companies had to rework how they did some of their stuff based on merit. And
Yeah.
then, it comes down to luck. You gotta hope that the chickens you get from the hatchery, that you take good care of your houses. If
Yep.
the temperature is a degree off, you could have baby chicks that die. If the ammonia levels isn't at the right amount because of the chicken litter and the sawdust that you put down before they get there,
Mm-hmm.
baby chicks could die. And if you care about your animals like we do, uh, dude, it is a lot of hard work to keep as many of those things alive as we do, and we
No,
keep
I
a lot
bet.
of them alive. We're always either the top we're either the number one or the number two seller in our region
Yo,
every time
congrats.
because of the
That's
yeah. I
amazing.
mean, but we put in the work though. I mean, that's a lot of people are just like this thing runs itself, and they
Right,
may
right,
lose 20% of their chickens and still make a decent paycheck,
right.
but we're animal lovers, so it's
No, yeah, and it pays. It pays too. Like, take care of your chickens, you'll make more
yeah,
money. Like,
yeah,
be conscious of like the lives that you have in your hand, and you'll be rewarded for it.
yeah.
That is, I never even thought about it from like the back end point of view. So Tyson does a lot of that stuff. See,
Yeah.
I thought they just, you know, sold chicken nuggies. Like, I don't know what the fuck they do
Yeah.
behind the doors. It sounds like they're running a big operation, which is like kind of scary. Because does someone come like from Tyson to like make sure everything's up to standard? I'm sure because they got to source. Like, do you get like
All
an
the time.
audit every once in a while, all the time? Yeah.
Every batch that we get, which we do about 4 batches a year,
Right.
maybe sometimes more. There's always one or two big wigs from Tyson that'll come down and want to poke through and look at stuff. And then you got Department of Labor people that want to come down and check and see, especially because our area has a high Hispanic population of also illegal Hispanic population. You have people that want to come down and make sure that your workers are all good to go and
Right.
all that kind of stuff. So
Gotcha.
you get a lot of people. You got a lot of people poking. Anytime you're making money, you're gonna have a lot of people poking around wanting to know.
That's how it works. That's how this crazy shitty world works.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The more money you make, the more chiefs you have in the tribe. So
yeah, no, you're not wrong. I'm just trying to think. So they deliver these baby chicks.
Yep.
How the fuck do you put that amount of baby chickens and then transport them? So like, what does that even? What does that look like? Like, I'm picturing literally like a truck full, a dumpster full of baby chicks. Like, how do you? And those are like tiny little fragile things. And I've seen like the way people pick them up. I've seen like little videos online of like quick ways to pick them up. It's actually like the right way. Like, you pick them up quickly. Could be wrong. Could be like a wrong video. Like, you pick them up quickly and then you toss them.
So they're.
Like, you have like, is that method right? Like, where you like pick them up and then and then they fly, but like it's like a quick little lift.
That's exactly how you do it. And they're very light. So when you toss them, it doesn't hurt. Plus the ground they're on is sawdust. It's several inches thick sawdust. So they're landing in a pillow. Basically, it's really, really soft ground. And there's different pallets. You have just stacks of pallets in a truck that's got a temperature control in it. And they come in with a forklift, you got 8 or 9 guys that are just grabbing a pallet, toss.
No shit. Of all live baby chickens flying through the air. That's crazy.
Flying, you got to make sure that they're not.
I would keep a couple.
That's unsafe.
Oh boy, I would keep a couple. I would be like, okay, 20 goes this way, 1 goes in my pocket. 20 goes that way, 1 in my pocket. Right. 1 for old boy's farm, 1 for me. I literally would.
It's funny because they'll when you're in there, you got to get everything set up and you got to get the curtains. There's curtains inside that you have to, because you want them as they grow, they get access to more and more of the house, right?
Right.
So the inner part of the house is where they start off because it's the warmest part, and then you'll be walking around in there and you'll have a line of 30 of them just following you like ducks, like everywhere you go. It's just like they're just little baby chickens following you around.
That is so cool.
Funny.
That is so cool. Yeah. Dude, I've been asking for a while. You got to stream some of that stuff. I would love to see it. Like, I'm listening to you right now and I'm trying to visualize it and I'm having the best time of my life, just like inside my head, like thinking about like fucking guys just ripping baby chicks to the right. Stream some. I want to see. I know it's work, so it's like, sometimes it's not like appropriate, but like if anything, like grab me a video of like the chickens following you, because I would love to freaking see that little train behind you.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I think it'd definitely be cool to do. I'd have to figure out how to. I could make videos because there's no service inside any of the houses. It's a full metal building. But we could probably figure out how to make some videos and stuff. For sure.
Yeah. Well, what about I'm blanking on it. Skylink? Starlink? Starlink. Yeah. What about Starlink? Would Starlink work? Because you said that aren't you connected to Starlink right now?
Yeah, I use Starlink. Yeah. I'm actually swapping in 5 days, and I'm so excited to Spectrum. They finally ran Spectrum all the way out here. Cool. So I'm really excited because I'm going to go from 250 megs of internet, which is insane that I do everything off 250 megs of internet.
Is that's download and upload? Download and upload 250?
That's download. Upload is like upload's pretty high on Starlink. It's like 25 megs or something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which is
that's wild. Decent. That's what you're streaming off of right now. That's like that's not bad. I mean, it's realistically we can like throw big numbers. That's all you need. Like it's all you need. Yeah. If you have more, it's good for multi-streaming. Since we're talking streaming. The better your interconnection, the easier multi-streaming will be, because that's what it's not really an issue where it grabs more PC resources. It's not like maybe it spends up finite amount of PC resources, but it's the internet that really matters when you multi-stream, because you got to send that encoder to different places. But if you're streaming in one place, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Yeah. Well, I'm going from 250 megs to a gig, so I'm hell yeah. There we go. Come on now. That's actually sick. That's a huge upgrade. That's a huge upgrade.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm on, and I don't notice any issues. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, they advertise a gig, I don't get a gig, and you got to reach out, but like it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's like 800 or
yeah.
meg.
Well, sometimes it dips enough where you do have to reach out and see if there's a problem, but I don't notice unless I'm running a speed test, which I do every once in a while. But
yeah,
if you're up in those numbers, you don't even like think about it unless like something's on the fritz.
Well, if it rains here, like if it gets heavy, which we're in the South, so I mean we're gonna get some crazy weather. I lose internet.
No shit. Internet. With Starlink? Yeah, so, Starlink doesn't like the rain?
Yeah,
wow, I would have never figured that.
If it's heavy rain or bad overcast or...
Is that a common problem with Starlink? I've never even...
Yeah.
Because I've never really looked into Starlink. I need to look into that more.
It's satellite. So anything that satellite has to penetrate to hit that dish, I mean, it'll slow it down. So I mean,
that Bama weather will definitely slow that shit down big time.
Yeah, well, right now we're good. I mean, it's cloudy, as you can tell. Looks like northwest outside my house right here, but it's okay today. But man, if it come like a thunderstorm, which is bound to happen, it gets a little shiesty.
Jeez, I actually had never figured that. Starlink, huh? I didn't know weather like caused an issue. I thought it was just like if you were on the ground and you could see the sky, money every time. But I guess maybe there's some hiccups there. Yeah. Damn, Elon got to get on that, because I thought that was like the hack to. I thought that was the hack to streaming IRL, because I've been looking into ways to not drop connection and like just have it be clean.
Right.
And I thought Starlink would be the solution, but I guess not if like it fucking rains in Alabama and then I can't fucking roll Tide with all the piss drunk people at the game. That would fucking suck. That would be the best time ever. Imagine just like a pour out. It's just raining. The Tide is rolling in the water, bro. Oh my God. And then all of a sudden the connection crashes out. I'd be pissed. That'd be the best game of my life. And honestly, probably something that shouldn't be filmed. You shouldn't film that. You shouldn't film us rolling in the Tide all wet. No, the Tide's wet enough. You don't need more water. You don't have more water than Tide. Then it's too much Tide. But that's GG's. I mean, W Starlink, they're doing great things, because you can connect to internet anywhere pretty much. I didn't know about the weather, but connecting people to the internet where like otherwise wouldn't be able to is just like an awesome service.
And that's such a minor thing. The weather is such a minor thing.
Right.
I mean,
right.
This thing is awesome. I mean, I would not have been able to stream at all without it. So I mean, I'm
exactly.
very grateful for it.
Yeah. But that's cool. Spectrum's coming out and like hooking you up. That's awesome. That's nice.
Yes, sir.
That's nice. Roll Tide. That's crazy, dude. So I love this, because I never really got to hear about like the farm background. I don't know shit about like cows, chickens, anything like that. I'm a Yankee.
Yeah.
And I don't know, do you guys use that term? Like if you see me at a bar, I talk the way I talk, you'd be like, this motherfucking Yankee, this guy. Would you?
No.
What do you think? No.
No, not where I. No, there are places.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't take kindly to the way I talk. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, but nowhere. Alabama gets a bad rap. Mississippi, West Virginia, Missouri. Mm-hmm. Those are all places that I've been that have been way worse on outsiders.
Hit me with the worst Southern state. You can just hit me. You can hit me if you want to say it. We don't want to get anyone mad. We don't want to get Missouri all up on old boy's property.
Mississippi,
worst Southern state from a Southerner.
Worst Southern state.
You heard it here first, guys. Mississippi, damn. Get your shit together. No, I'm kidding.
All the things they think about us, that all happens in Mississippi.
Oh, so that's ground zero of the South. That's ground zero, Mississippi.
Yep, first inbreds right there.
Wow. Nice. I mean, someone had to do it. You know, we got to get those jokes. Those jokes are good. Cousin jokes are good. And we wouldn't have them if it wasn't for those guys. So they got to, they serve a purpose big time. What would be like the worst Northeast state? Probably New Hampshire. New Hampshire, I don't know. It's like the south of the North, New Hampshire is.
Really?
And yeah, you'll catch some trashy shit going on in New Hampshire. It gets a little dicey in New Hampshire. But also like the Northeast is getting like so expensive that like it's hard to find like there are bad areas, but like it's like, it's not like that bad anymore. Like, I don't know. People are leaving. I'm thinking about leaving myself. Like, it's just too expensive up here.
Yeah. Everybody's going to Texas, man.
Dude, Texas sounds like the move. Texas sounds like the move. I would consider Texas, but I need snow. I need seasons. I need mountains. I need a ski. I'm a big skier. I know I've said that on the stream before. I love skiing. I spent 2 winters in Vermont working at Stowe Mountain, the ski resort up there. Yeah. It's 2 winters. It's when COVID hit, and I was working remotely in Boston. So they said, hey, go home. Like, you can't work. COVID. And Boston rent was crazy expensive. And I like had the option to like re-sign my lease. And I was like, no, fuck that. Like, I'm not just going to sit in my apartment. You know what I mean? So looked into getting a place in Vermont and moved up there with a buddy for the first winter. It was awesome. Literally, I worked 1 day a week at the mountain to get the pass. Because if you work at a mountain, you get a pass that you can ski there and anywhere else the mountain is connected to. So like Stowe's owned by Vail. And Vail's like the big baddie of the ski and snowboard industry. They're crazy. They buy, it's kind of, obviously I love their resorts, but they'll buy out a home mountain and then like upcharge, which is, that's not what you do. But they were owned by Vail, which is like the Epic Pass. There's the Icon and the Epic, and the Epic Pass owns a bunch of mountains, and under that umbrella, you can go to different Epic mountains. So that was cool. I worked 1 day a week, got that pass. And then my buddy worked there too. And like, we skied a bunch. Like I would get off of work and then just go take some laps. It was the dream. And that's like I would love that full time. Cause there's no good skiing in Mass. There's like a couple spots, but it's not what it should be.
I've always wanted to go skiing. I've been water skiing.
Dude, you should.
That's real popular here, but when I was a kid, I used to watch I don't know if you remember, but like, how prevalent the X Games used to be? Yeah.
Oh my God. They're still sick, but they were big. It was more of like whoa.
Everybody would, first of all, you'd only have one a year. I feel like they have more than one a year now.
It's saturated for sure. And they have other stuff. There's like random stuff that they do, which is good for the athletes though, because then it gives them more chances to compete. But yeah, it does. Right. It is saturated.
But I remember it used to have 1 year would be the summer X Games. The next year would be the winter X Games. And it would just rotate every year. And I used to watch the winter X Games like, what was his name? Sean White.
Sean White, baby. I
used to watch him all the time. And I was like, dude, I want to snowboard. Like that is.
Yeah.
But, you don't have a lot of – you can go to Tennessee. Like you can go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee in the winter, and you can get some pretty good some skiing in. You go up there once – you're going to be a pro on their mountain. Being a brand new skier, you're going to be a pro after a day. There's no like, man, I want a challenge. I've always wanted to go up north or Colorado or something and do it. I want to hit a mountain that's going to scare the crap out of me.
Completely recommend Colorado. Utah's really sick. Northern California. I love Tahoe. Tahoe's like one of my favorite places in the world. The Northeast is good, like Vermont, New Hampshire. That's like where skiing started in the States. Vermont, there's like a museum up there. There's a museum. I don't know what it's called, but it's like America's Ski Museum because Stowe was the I don't know if it was Stowe, but like Vermont was where skiing started in the Northeast, and it's kind of cool. The family from The Sound of Music, the Von Trapp family.
Oh yeah.
They fled to Stowe, Vermont. And and Mr. Von Trapp, I forget his first name, he built a lot of the trail systems that run through Stowe to this day. And I've literally hiked those trails and skied those trails. They were groomed when he did it. He came over from, where he escaped, where is it, Austria? Yeah, Austria, right?
Austria,
he fled the Nazis, came over, started skiing. Literally, that's what you got to do after you run from the Nazis. You got to get your thrill elsewhere. You got to go downhill. There's no replicating that. He was like, "Fuck, I got to get that." That's not funny to joke about, but jokes, guys. He built a lot of the trail systems that exist today and are maintained in Vermont, which is really cool. Like
cool.
there's I forget, there's a 10-mile hike that I literally almost died on that he built from Bolton, a ski resort in Vermont, to Stowe. It was my first time ever not going in the backcountry, but what's the term? It's like skinning. You put skins on your skis and you hike, and then you go down, and then you hike more and you go down. Literally the first time I was filming for a podcast. I was literally filming for something ski related, and I had 50 pounds of camera gear on me. What we were supposed to do was find a spot in the backcountry, and then all the 6 skiers will go down the hill, down this little chute, and do some cool tricks, and I film it, and then we get out of there. This organization called Ski Vermont stopped by, and they were like, "Oh, let's just do the blank trail and go to Stowe, 10 miles, first time." And like, there's a technique to going up the hill without burning energy. You have to like slide the skis right, and I'm telling you, like, I'm out of shape. Like I'm in shape, like ski shape at this time, but like I go downhill and then I sit on the lift and I go, you know what I mean? Like that's different.
Right.
These people are like different. They're like, "Oh, let's hike and then go down for 30 seconds. I'm like, yo, it's not for me. I'll do it, but it's not like what I like to do. And these people were like they live it. They don't even like, "Oh, you go to a resort?" Like, nah, I don't, my ass doesn't touch a chair. But we did that trail, and it was fucking, I didn't almost die, but like I was gassed. And it was just like, we hit mile 5 and I was like, "We're close, right?" And they're like, "We're halfway." And I'm like, "Fuck you." Like, are you kidding me? Like, and I made it out. It wasn't as like bad as I'm making it out to be, but just a horrible time. And that's not how you start people out with skinning or backpacking. I forget the term. Right. And I don't want to know the term anymore. I don't want to ever think about it. But you're supposed to go in, go out, like, "Oh my God, that was so much fun." And they just ruined it. But skiing is awesome. Don't let me deter you. But definitely if someone says, "Let's take you on a 10-mile hike," they didn't even tell me either. They were just like, "We'll do this trail." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah. And I got out, bro. I literally, it's like a 45-minute drive from Bolton to Stowe. 45-minute drive.
Good Lord.
I was going through the up and down, like you put the skins on, you take the skins off, like it was crazy. And they were all like so much more conditioned. So they were like, "Hey, you good back there?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm just taking roll tide, baby, roll tide." Yeah. I don't know. I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
That's funny. So you were filming a podcast? That's what you were doing?
Yeah. So they were partnering with Ski Vermont, and I was filming for the pod, and it was a really cool experience. But again, not what I want to be doing. That's actually how I started picking up cameras. I was the first time I picked up.
I was about to ask you.
Yeah. First time I picked up a camera was, well, I mean, my phone, but like the first time I actually started filming stuff was going on ski trips with my buddies. Literally, we would go somewhere in Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, make a weekend trip of it. And I would film the whole thing from like picking up the first homie to like the last run that we hit on the mountain.
Right.
And then I make these videos. So like we would go on a trip. The first time the boys were like, "Yeah, get that shit the fuck out of my face. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, get out of here." Right. And then so I did it the first time, and it was like I filmed at the Airbnb. We were like ripping Guitar Hero. We were doing other extracurricular activities late night. You know what I'm saying? A little roll tide type shit. And it was just a blast. It was a blast. It was a great time. And I edited it, and then the next ski trip, which was like 2 weekends later, I was like, "Yo, like I got something to show you." We all watched it. We were all like laughing, and it's kind of nice when you see people like, I mean, you watch like old videos yourself, and you're like, "Oh, like that's funny," but like they didn't even know like some of it was filmed. They're like, "Oh, like what? You got that?" And then they're after they saw the video, they were like, "So like take out the camera, dude. Let's make a part 2." Like, And then I kept making ski videos. Obviously got involved with like some mountain work, but not anything crazy. And then that kind of pushed me to start doing stuff at the marketing company that I was at, because their videos just fucking sucked. Every video that they had that I had to use to like help market and sell the product just sucked. And I hated using them, and I had somewhat of like the know-how to like start making the videos better, and I just rolled with it. They started using the videos, which was awesome, and then kept using videos, and then I kind of broke off and did freelance, and that kind of led me into this streaming thing. And I'm trying to move away from freelance because it's just a very unstable line of work, and I don't think I can keep doing it. You know, like I can't. So I think what we're gonna do, I've already mentioned this on the stream, is we're gonna make a full push towards streaming. Really excited. And then if that doesn't work, probably have to backpedal to the marketing bullshit that was soul crushing, and I hated my life. So but hey, that's life sometimes.
What was the spark? Anytime anybody finds anything they're passionate about, there's usually a spark behind it, right? So like, did you see a video series or like a compilation? Was it like X Games? Like, what was the thing that you were like, dude, that you saw that you were like, I want to pick up a camera and capture this?
So I wouldn't say there was like a video or even like a moment where I was like, oh, like I gotta do that. You know what I mean? It was more so, I think it was like seeing I would watch like vlogs and stuff growing up, and like I loved watching that shit. Like it was just so much fun. Like all those like stupid little vlogs. And it's so funny. I think like everyone has content like that they like. Like I literally, my grandmother, my Nana Bruna, bless her heart. I don't know if you've seen her on stream. We've had her on stream once. Bless her heart. She watches this old Italian lady called Nana Maria. Shout out Nana Maria. Literally every time, dude, she literally, all it is a Italian cooking fucking vlog. That's what it is. And like,
I'm gonna go follow her right now.
Dude, I'm telling, she makes fire shit. It's all in Italian though, so you would have to like turn on subtitles.
That's fine.
But she makes gas, and every time I go, my Nana doesn't know how to work the remote. She's like, oh, like before you go, please, can you, Nana Maria? And I'm like, oh, Nana, yeah. Which episode do you want to watch? And she just wants like something in like the last year. She's like, nothing 2 years last year. And I'm like, all right. And I put it on for her. And it's just silly that like she has like her like little vlogs that she vols. I had mine. My brother and me talked about it. He had his, and like I just like that like real type of content, and that kind of led me to like loving streaming, because I hate curated shit. I really fucking hate curated shit. It like drives me crazy. Like when I see an ad and they are like I know every ad's trying to sell you something, but when they are like explicitly trying to sell me shit, it like actually pisses me off. I think the best ads, you don't know, like it's just like, oh, now I'm aware of them. You don't know that they're like, hey, buy this. And I don't like I don't know, like when I read through fake is something that I pick up and I don't like it. That's why like streaming is such like an awesome thing, because you, old boy, amazing. You yourself are amazing. I don't want like a scripted old boy. I hate no scripted old boy. I want old boy at the core. And I feel like every streamer needs to take that and like use that to their advantage, because it's so fucking corny. And everyone who comes into my streams like, oh, like any tips? Literally try to act like you're talking to old boy. Try to act like you are in a one-on-one conversation with your buddy, your friend, whoever it is. Yeah. And then add a couple more friends, and then like remove yourself from like, you know, the actual action of like entertaining, and just be yourself, and everything else will fall into place. Some people, you might not have the personality like to do that, but then focus on something else. Like, you know what I mean? Right. Like it's all about your niche. And that's what I really love about streaming. Just like the freedom behind it. Like you can just be yourself sounds so fucking corny and played out, but like it's not scripted. And I really just in a world where like everything feels like a fucking ad and like scripted and like what's the motive behind what I just watched? Because everything's like everyone's trying to sell you something nowadays, and I just hate that. And I feel like some streamers are trying to sell you shit, like they are, and as they should. Like it supports their business, they should. But like I kind of like take that away and I try to focus on the experience first, and then if people want to support, amazing. But no matter what, I'm going to keep doing like what I'll do at 10 subs is the same as if I ever hit like 1 million. Like that's, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to hit those kind of numbers, but
that's where, let me go ahead and hop you really quick, because this is what I think, what I see in you anyway, with all of my training and experience from our U.S. government. Thank you for what you've done for me.
Shout out.
I think with male streamers, especially men in general, right? So we are fighters. Men fight, women survive. That's the basic psychology of when you're working a case or you're trying to find somebody, you strip it back to those two basic concepts. I think what guys have the most problem with is they will put in the work, especially in the streaming world, to build the fight, but we don't know what to do when we get there because we're fighters, right? When we get to the top, it's like that's when you start to self-destruct and unravel. And I mean, I'm a Christian, so even in biblical aspect, David had no issue killing Goliath and beheading him, right? He's a fighter and he was going to do that. But what happened when he became king? He saw a girl he thought was pretty. I was like, I'm going to bang her because I'm king. Because when he got to the top,
that's that monkey brain. Shout out monkey brains. We got him.
Yeah. So I think and I'm predicting this now, Check. I think.
Oh my God. Are you predicting the downfall of me? Oh
no. No. What I'm saying is I think that's what makes you special versus a lot of people that you meet on here is you're as authentic as you are. I don't think you're going to have any issues at all when I believe you make it, brother.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. I really do. Those words mean a lot. Yeah, I mean, knock on. To like spin off of that, I don't want to get like famous. Like I don't. I would love to have like a small community of people and like be able to like play games, open Pokemon cards, roll that tad. You know what I mean? Like I don't want that kind of stuff. I think it's interesting when a person wants that, and I know it comes with like success, like you kind of need to. But in the ideal world, I could be like comfy, cozy, support the fam, Mila, and like just be able to like hop on with you and like shoot the shit, everyone else. That's the ideal world. But I appreciate that a lot. And
I've struggled with that. I mean, I know when when I was a patrol officer, I made detective in 2 years, which was the fastest anybody at my department ever made detective. And then I got promoted again to work with the FBI. And I remember when I got there, it completely changed how I did everything, how I worked everything. And that was one of the reasons why I ended up getting out of law enforcement. I was like, dude, I want to take a step back. I want to find things that are like peaceful in my life and stop working towards like that type of goal, you know, of being like, I'm going to get to the top. I'm going to get to the top of everything I try to do. I'm going to constantly climb that mountain. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
That's such a competitive world that I wasn't able to handle it. So it scares me. It scares me that when I'm on Twitch or anything, I'm always like, I tell Kens all the time, the whole reason I got into streaming at all was to support her because I think she can handle it.
And we love Kens. Can we wait? Quick shout out to Kens. Kens is amazing. Shout out Kens. I'm gonna drop her thing right there. Shout out Kens. She's amazing. Go check her out. Go follow her. Keep going. I want to give Kens a shout out because we do love Kens. She's awesome. Huge part of the community.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I do any of this
That's
to
awesome.
support her and to help her reach the top. That's why we have a joint Discord. That's why I stream
Right.
at all.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I'm scared to death. I told her, I was like, what if you post? Because you never know. Fame could hit in this world anytime, overnight, to
Oh yeah.
anybody.
Yep.
So I think if you put yourself out there, even as unrealistic as it seems, that next TikTok you post, it can't bet it. That thing just goes viral.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like Sketch, like some of these other guys, Pace Up, and they had a TikTok that went viral, and boom,
Yeah, it's
there they
crazy.
are.
Yeah.
You know,
Hawk
and
Tool
that
Girl.
actually
Shout out Hawk
scares
Tool Girl. Feel bad for her.
Hawk Tool Girl.
I think I have
Yeah.
wait, where is she? Where is she? Come on now. Where's the Hawk Tool Girl? I got her right here. Bang. Oh no. She's Hawk Tool all over you. Oh no. Oh my God. Not the Hawk Tool on old boy. No. Sorry guys, if you're listening, you gotta watch it. The Hawk Tool is happening on old boy. Her fame, it's over here. Yeah, for free. Her fame was crazy because I feel like she literally had what you just explained, and I don't think it should be studied what happened to her. It's almost like, and I feel like this is what happened. This had to have happened. An agency who like curates creators saw the potential in her, reached out, and then like freaking blew her up. Because a lot of people like, you have to edit your own videos, you have to do your own thing. Someone was literally like, I will take probably X amount of whatever you earn and we will blow you the fuck up. And then she was like, okay, and then ran with it. And then she started a podcast. She did all this other shit. She had like guest spots on like huge things. And then she had that issue with the crypto. She like hawked to a coin. She fucking rug pulled a bunch of people. But I mean, obviously we can speculate. I don't think she was behind the rug pulling. I think it was what happened with that agency. She was approached. Someone was like, hey, I will do this. You will make a bunch of money. Win-win. She's like, okay. And I'm not saying like, you know, she's dumb. She seems like a really nice girl. But like, you know, you get approached by certain people. They sell you, you know, the devil sells you things good. Like, you know, they'll make it sound great. And you're like, all right, yeah, why not? It worked out the last time. And then she did that. And now, like, I actually don't know how she's evading jail, because at the end of the day, if your name's on something, it's your responsibility. It sucks. You got to do your own due diligence. But like, I actually don't know how I don't know how that works with rug pulling. I'm not into crypto too much, but I think it's crazy.
It was so obvious in her situation that she absolutely under no way could come up with a scheme like that on her own.
Exactly. Yeah. No. Like, it just doesn't. I mean, maybe, but who's to say this like plant of the Hawk Tua clip wasn't her whole mastermind plan? She could be a genius and she's playing that role and then rug pulled us and we're talking about it now. And she's like, yeah, like add to the doubt, add to it. That's the role I'm playing. You never know. Yeah. You never know. She could be a mastermind. Could be a I mean, she definitely is a mastermind because she built, or not a mastermind, but she did her thing after. She maybe partnered with the right people. I don't know how her following is now, because it's just crazy that like, she's literally a meme. Like, she is a meme, the Hawk Tool girl. It's crazy that like memes, like people can like get attached to memes and then become like an overnight sensation like that. I wonder if it keeps repeating, because in her case, obviously there is that explosion, but then that's a high, like she was discovered for the Hawk Tool clip. I never watched her content. She seems cool. She seems actually down to earth. I think she's from the South, right? I think her interview was on Broadway in Nashville. I'm not sure though.
I think she's from Tennessee or something like that.
She seems super wholesome.
Oh, she's there now.
And honestly, beautiful comms on that first clip. Like, she's right. You do got to give it a little bit of a, a little loogie on it. You gotta.
She didn't lie.
No, she didn't. That's the thing. She was honest and genuine right from the start, and I think that goes a long way. But I forget what I was saying.
They have to think about her when you're making content, though. You have to think, am I going to be able to handle the storm that could come with success?
Right. No, so that's what those like blips at the beginning, like if it's like a Hawk to a moment, I feel like it's amazing because she made a bunch of money, but I bet And I'm not gonna. I would take this trade off, but I bet there is a little bit of a trade off with fuck. Now there's like a ton of pressure if she does continue to do it to try and like make content immediately, and you like don't. You're like thrown into that world, and you don't know how it works. That's like that's like kudos to her for even fucking doing it. Like I people don't, I'm sure, handle that well. Cause
no, it'd be scary.
What do you do? Like she was like, what? She started the talk to a podcast. Obviously someone set her up with that. And I saw some of the clips. Right. Some of the clips are rough to watch. I'm not gonna lie. But like, how do you just, it's hard to do that. Cause you sometimes you have to keep the ball, you have to have like a system. And she definitely did.
You gotta have amazing people around you that you trust with your life. Cause that's what you're doing. You're giving people, absolutely. You're giving them your life and hoping they make right decisions, unless you're just smart enough to know how to handle a whole lot of that on your own and know how to handle the
I don't think anyone is, literally. I think at that level, at that level, you need people to help manage you, because I'm sure every streamer struggles with this. I know you do. I know I do. It is ridiculous the amount of hats you wear once you press that start streaming button. You become fucking IT, you become a graphic designer, you become a motion designer, you become an editor, you become a fucking TV personality. Like it's fucking ridiculous. And a lot of streamers, it's like it's a full-time like 24/7 hour job, and then you have like your full-time job. So it's like super commendable. Like you run and manage a fucking farm. Like, I don't know how you do all that. Like farm work is freaking real work, bro. I'm going to tell you right now, these hands, I don't got farm hands. I got bitch hands. See these hands? These are Yankees hands. Yankee hands. These never fucking, I mean, I worked landscaping. I've been working my whole life, but these aren't farm hands. Farm hands build different. They got the calluses under the calluses. And, I don't know how you do it. Like, I don't know how you like manage to get on a stream after a long day, because I'm sure you wake up early on the farm, bro. Like that shit is not easy work. And then you muster up the strength.
Management is you got people.
Right, but still, like that costs brain power. That like also burns you out, because a lot of people don't give credit to like the jobs that like use your brain. Like literally, like you are expending brain power. You regardless of what you're doing, even if it's like manual or mental, like you are using that brain, and you are tired at the end of the day. And I commend you for it, for real. Claps, roll boy. Claps, roll boy.
Appreciate you.
Because that stuff's hard work. And I love chicken nuggets, so please keep it up.
Nuggets, bro.
I need my chicken nuggets.
Doesn't?
And I'm gonna have I don't know how we're gonna do it. I mean, no, we can figure it out, but like I need some old boy biscuits soon. Old boy make the best biscuits, guys, and I need some of the biscuits.
I made some yesterday, and I was telling Ken's about this. And and real quick though, to go back to what you were talking about, how difficult it is for streaming. That's why I think it's important to have something that's like what's in our Discord, a group of people like yourself. Who's been doing this stuff and knows, like I tell everybody, you want to know about production, out of check, and we plug you all the time.
I appreciate that.
But hey, out of check, production. You want to know production? That's where you go. Stream Deck, camera work, the lights, the whistles, the sounds, R2D2 and Chewy.
There he is.
And a cool cat. Check.
Oh no, where's Milo? Oh my god, look at her. She's so fucking cute. She's so
look at her. She can't even handle the hype. Is that a baby Yoda behind Mala?
Yeah, that's a Grogu right there, but it's obviously like in the crevice. Baby Grogu, we got a little shell right there, a little red shell, and then Mala. Those are her little toys. Yeah, we got to give her toys. Kind of spoiler. Yeah, I keep going though. I'm just gonna keep it on Mila for a second, because she's got some opinions. She's got some opinions.
Yeah, she does, and I trust all her opinions.
No, they're good opinions.
But I think like having stuff like that in different people's discords, like not just ours. I've seen other discords that have it too, that have just a group of people that are like, "Hey, look, we'll help you. We'll help you get started." And we've had several people come through ours now, where it's like, dude, I want to stream, but like the more I look into this, like, dude, emotes and shout outs.
Oh
and
my god,
commands and all this other stuff. Like, hey, look, we got people that'll help you get. We can't make you famous, but we can get you started.
Right.
You know, and so I think having stuff like that a community. I mean, a community. Just having community that helps. And I feel like ours is very intertwined now. Like we have like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like the same people, and it's awesome. Like I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
It just feels like one big family, you know?
Yeah. No, it does. It really does.
But that definitely makes the streaming stuff easier. But yesterday, so you know, I told you this. I've told the story before about my grandmother and the biscuits and all that.
Dude, I love that story. It warms me up. That's a story that like I feel warm when I get. Like I don't know why. Makes my pit sweat and everything. I like it.
I'm 35 years old. I've been making these biscuits for years, and I've never been able to make them exactly the way that she did. There's always something,
and you never will. You never will, and that's okay. That's okay.
That's okay. But so yesterday I was going through some stuff, and my mom was here whenever I did the last biscuits and gravy cook, and she felt inspired. She was like, "Hey, you know what? I want to support you on this. If you will do a cooking series with all of your grandmothers." We called her Nana too. She was our Nana.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
You show her all of the, if you'll do her recipes, I'm going to try to find her old cookbook. And so she went through and we found
That's
it.
A gold
and it's
mine.
like, it's
That's
like
a gold mine.
all written in like cursive, like grandmother cursive. So I've got to figure out, I got to decipher a lot of these hieroglyphics.
Oh, it needs to be deciphered.
It's real bad handwriting.
Yep.
But I found her biscuit recipe, and I made some yesterday morning, and Mom was over and we ate them, and we both looked at each other and we're like, "That's it. That's
really?
It. We finally
replicated
done it.
Wow.
We finally figured out how to do it, and that was the big deal in the house."
Yeah, no, that's huge, dude. That's amazing. Because that's like
so good.
That's like a taste of like you get that nostalgia in that bite. That's crazy. You
Full
did that.
serotonin, bro.
Yeah,
Full
no,
serotonin.
that's nice.
Awesome.
That's nice. I still feel with those things, like you right, like you said, like you replicated it. There are some things like my mom tries to replicate these shitty deviled eggs that my Nana used to make every Thanksgiving. They were like, bro, they were made. I don't know what she did to them. My Nana was a fucking terrible cook. Like, God rest her soul. Love you, Nana. But like, you just weren't good in the kitchen. You weren't good. I mean, no, she was good in the kitchen, but like, you know, like she wasn't, she had her things. She had her things. My mom grew up eating a lot of TV dinners. You know what I mean? Like those microwavable things. Right. She was a working woman, but she made these deviled eggs. Baby. Exactly. Or I don't know what they had back then for my mom, but she had these deviled eggs that she would make every Thanksgiving, and I'm sure she fucking put like the worst shit in it. Like my mom said there was like canned, and like maybe she got like the eggs from like, you know, someone who like also made lead in the same building. Whatever tang was on those eggs, like it was unhealthy. It was like good but unhealthy. My mom's like, yeah, like I could replicate it, but like I think the things she bought aren't available anymore because they were so unhealthy. Like, you know, she would buy like the shit, and for whatever reason, I love that taste. I don't know what it is. And like deviled eggs, deviled eggs is like a gross thing to like slam back. Like I used to fucking treat those things like shooters back in the day. Dude, I'd be at the deviled eggs table, like taking like little yellow shots, and which is disgusting to think. They're so good. But if you eat too many, you're like, damn, I just had like way too many deviled eggs. And there's probably, if it was my Nana's, there's lead in it as well. So that's not good. But my mom tries to replicate it every Thanksgiving, and I appreciate it so much because she knows my Nana's not with us anymore. She knows how important like that meal was to me, and every year I mean it in the best way. Like I don't like, oh, like they're good, but she asked me because like, oh, did they taste like Nana's this year? Because like an ongoing thing. Like the first time she made it, I was like, yeah, they're good, but they're like not Nana's, and I didn't mean it in a bad way. Like I was just like letting her know because she wanted to try and replicate it, and every year it's like she can't quite get it. And I think, and even if she did get it, I think maybe it's just like that memory of eating Nana's deviled eggs that like I'll never be able to like grab again. And I feel like we're all chasing that nostalgia dragon. That's such a fucking high. And and especially I mean, not even to tie it into the fucking media in the world right now, but like that's what they're using to fucking sell us shit now. Every fucking thing's a reboot. Yeah. Everything is this remade, the number 2, the number 3, the number 4, the number 5. Nothing's original. But like, I mean, Nana and Nana nostalgia is unbeatable. If they can't replicate that ever. But I miss those deviled eggs, man. I really do. I wish I could bite into one. But that's what makes them special. The finite, you know, right, you can't, yeah.
We've definitely entered into what's easy culture. And everybody just wants to do what's easy now instead of what's easy and quick instead of
especially with like AI and shit, bro. Oh my god. Great tool, but like damn. Yeah, I don't blame you. I feel like that would to the right, and not to you, but to the right Southern, it sounds like a black box voodoo. Some Roll Tiders would be like, oh, AI, no, roll tide over that AI.
What scares me is what you can use it, how you can use it to defraud someone. They can make your voice say something. They can take a soundbite of me saying I love cheeseburgers and then turn it into me saying some of the most ungodly things you can imagine.
Or Nana, please send money. I need help. Like, Nana, please. Yeah. I'm on a random number. Nana, please send help. And like you're like, that's old boy, and I'm gonna send him money.
And that happens all the time, dude. It's scary.
Yeah, no, it's a tough fucking topic. I don't know what to really say. I mean, I think like it's not something you can put back in Pandora's box. It's just fucking, it's out there, you know? And I mean, they probably said the same thing about like fucking, you know, electricity. Like, oh no, don't do the electricity. That's the devil's magic. Yeah. People are going to use AI like they use electricity to do terrible things. It sucks because it's like now amplified and it keeps growing into things that could be way worse. But that's just like the world we live in. Because also it's like the internet's a fucked up place, bro. Bad stream. I'm sure you've had them. I have bad stream experience where someone comes in and just fucking an asshole, and it sucks. But I'm not gonna. I don't think I can like use that experience and be like, okay, I never want to stream again because I got to meet you and so many other amazing people. So there's always going to be like the bad side of things. And we gotta hope like the government and like the tech companies can regulate in somehow. And I know they won't be able to, because once you like open source it, and that's what OpenAI was supposed to be, but they did close it. Right. But I'm sure there's going to be open source things. You can do whatever the fuck you want, you know, dark web type shit, which is unfortunate.
Kids just education, man. Like I got 2 kids. You know, I got an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, 2 boys, Rhett and Finn. And when I was their age, the worst thing I had to worry about was the boogeyman rolling up in a white panel van, offering me candy. You know, but now
which is still a thing, but worse.
Which is still a thing. But now I have to teach them, hey, when you're on Roblox, don't accept friend requests from people you don't know.
Yeah, Roblox is crazy.
When you're on, these are websites you can't go to. Hey, now all these apps, I got to go down a list of 40 apps of, hey, I got to make sure you're safe on these apps. Now I got to keep you safe from AI. Now I got to teach you how to use these things
so much. It's so much as a parent right now, bro. No,
I got to worry about it, and it's like, my parents didn't have to worry about this.
No, dude. No, it's a different world, bro. And
I'd go outside and disappear for 6 hours in the woods.
Yep.
And they'd be like, hey, be back by dinner time,
Dude, I was raised the same way. Yeah. I was raised the same way. It's that's like such like a thing to like know. Like, I really feel for you, bro. Like, being a parent nowadays, it's like scary. And with all like, I don't even want to get into it because it's just like a whole rabbit hole of bad stuff. But like everything that happens in schools nowadays, it's scary for the kids too. I can't even imagine being a parent and just like, like I don't even want to talk about it. It's just tough. It's tough. But I was raised the same way. Literally walk out the door, I'd be gone for fucking 10 hours, bro. You guys, so I'm going to be real with you. I wasn't the best. Like, Mama Chuck would be like, come home, don't stay out too late. I would just stay out. Yeah. Because there was like a group of neighborhood kids. I grew up in like such a cool neighborhood. And there was probably like fucking 50 kids that all hung out, and we would ride deep, bro. We'd all be on bikes. It'd be intimidating. Like, I'm not even kidding. If we never did it, because like, I mean, like, why would we do that? But if we ever wanted to, we could have like circled cars and like, give us your shit. We'd never do that, but like, we could have with the amount of bodies we had, bro. We had bodies. It was crazy, and we all be mobile on bikes. We play like massive games of Manhunt. I'd be out so late, and like this is like at a young age. I think it started like maybe like 4th grade. I would just like, but different times, and also not a lot of people were raised that way. That was just like I kind of had that upbringing, but
we'd go build forts in the woods, and
dude, I had so many forts. Oh God.
Oh yeah, like we'd get like saws, like a whole handsaw, and go out there and be cutting down little trees out in the woods and build little forts and be defending our bunker against D-Day type scenarios. You know, dude, having a blast.
Dude, the forts bring me back good memories. We would find like 4 trees that were like nicely spaced out, and then steal tarp from my dad. Not steal it, but be like, hey, Dad, I'm borrowing this tarp. It's never coming back. It's never coming back. And then we'd wrap the tarp. Right. We'd wrap the tarp between, this was like a tarp for my pool that like he didn't use. Like I wasn't, if he was using it, he'd be like, no. But we would wrap the tarp, wrap the trees with the tarp, and then we'd have like, a little hole, and we cut the hole and like kind of like support it with wood. And then that would be like, literally like an enclosure, and then make a roof. And there was we had like a hangout that, like in the woods, literally. And one day we went there, it was like sick. It was sick. One day we went there and all of it was gone. Some person took it all. We were so pissed because we put in so much work into that. We weren't doing anything weird. Dude. Like we were just like kids in the woods with a fort. Like we had like airsoft. I mean, maybe it looked weird because we were maybe like a little looked like a little small nation that was forming, and then like the police was like, oh, we got to get them out of there. But we would like I don't know, we would airsoft in those woods, and then like go in the fort and like buy food from 7-Eleven, bring it there, just like hang out. It was cool. Bring me back. I wish I could go back. That was awesome.
Yeah, for a day, dude. Just 24 hours.
Yeah.
9 years
you never
old
know.
Again.
You never know when you're in the good old days. That's why you gotta live in the moment. But yeah. I did want to talk about Arc Raiders, brother. The game that's breaking the internet and literally breaking my heart every time I fucking load in, dude. That game, I love it so much. I'm fully fucking addicted. Like I can't get enough of it. And they did such a good job, like creating an original game. I feel like everything's like Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7, Black Ops 8, Black Ops 10. Like I don't give it, like it's just like such a rinse and repeat. So it's awesome that it's original. And the grindability of this game, dude, you can fucking grind so hard, and then you can grind as hard as you want, and then just lose everything fucking immediately. Which adds to like what makes it fun, but I fucking love Raiden, brother. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Yeah.
It's immersion, man. I mean, that's what makes the difference between a decent game and a good game is the level of immersion it has, right? Like when I was playing Ghost of Yote or Yotai, however you say it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm cornbread.
White. I'm white. Yep. I'm Northern cornbread.
There's like when you would transition, like if you're riding a horse or walking into a stream, you can hear a transition of sounds from your character walking in grass to sand to wet rocks to river water.
The wet sand too? The wet sand.
Yeah, nice. Arc Raiders has that. Like everybody loved Battlefield 6 because it was like, oh, it's so authentic to like a war, and it's really not. It's like a Michael Bay movie 24/7. Buildings coming down, explosion. Yeah, literally. Yeah. But Arc Raiders is like war, like actual guerrilla. The sounds of the cracks of the bullets going by your head, the sounds the guns make when they fire. You can hear the clip run out or the magazine run out.
Dude, I can taste the audio. I can taste it in my mouth. I'm like,
literally, the carbon from the gunfire, bro. Like, smell it, taste it.
Good.
Like, it is so immersive. And when you have a game that can put you there as a player, put you there, you're gonna come back. No matter how mad you are that you lost everything you did to some dude that's never left his house in 6 years.
They be taking my shit.
You're going to come back.
Yep. Every time. I don't know what it is. You're so right about that audio. The audio, I think it was nominated for something in audio this year.
I believe it.
Yeah. The audio in that game is so fucking crisp. They took their time with that. Yeah. Or they just made something like good and like right off the bat. But I think they took their time with that. I love the way the arc sounds, everything, like the echoes of like the players when you're hearing people like that. You're right. It's the immersiveness. It's such a fucking good game.
If you're
And
between buildings and you use prox chat, you can hear your voice.
yeah, like echo, like an actual. Yep.
Yeah, like that's insane.
And it's completely different in rooms too. It's like a room. It's like a different. It's like your ambiance, or your atmosphere.
It's wild.
Yeah, I love that.
And this might be a little grim, but even the way the bodies flop, like in Call of Duty, when you kill somebody, they flop, right? Like in Ark, it's like God, it kind of feels real.
I feel like the way, that's like a real way they drop too. They would really fall down like that. I've never seen anyone. I've never seen anyone got like that, but it is like literally like a boom, I'm dead. Like pigeon.
Well. Unfortunately, I have, and that's pretty realistic.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's realistic.
That's wild. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, "I like
in game or
they got it."
Yeah. Oh, they got. Oh, okay, in game. All right.
Yeah.
No, that's wild. Yeah. That game. I'm so happy it came out. I think we really needed it, and I hope it like lights a fire under other studios to like stop just replicating bullshit. I'm so done with it. Or if anything, just make the bullshit like new and fun and exciting. Like COD used to do that. Like it was awesome. Now I feel like it's gotten a little stale, and like it's okay to say that. And they're getting a lot of heat. Like everyone feels way worse. And I play COD. Like I like COD. But it's like a trend right now to shit on COD. Like you go to like one of Call of Duty's posts, and especially when like BO7 was about to come out, it's literally like just a bunch of Battlefield shit. It was actually funny to read. It was like so Battlefield, right, guys? So that Battlefield, right? Battlefield, and then it's just like Battlefield like gifs and stuff. And I know for a fact I was in marketing, they're looking at that. Like those teams are freaking looking at that, and it's interesting that I don't see much being changed. At the end of the day, it's an arena game, whatever. What you can do stuff with it, but you got to listen to the feedback. They're losing people. They're losing people for sure.
And that's nostalgia. I mean, I think that's what keeps Call of Duty going is, you have the guys or the people that have played in the original Modern Warfare 2 days, right? Where you became men in those lobbies. Oh, yeah. And then, God forbid, Xbox ever releases any sound or recorded chat lobbies because we're all cooked. But
I'm smoked. I'm smoked, bro.
Done, dude. Done. I'll just cut this camera off.
No, we're not smoked. We're joking, but some people are smoked. Some people out there might be smoked. Jokes, guys.
I was a kid.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
But you have the nostalgia, and then the new Modern Warfare like kind of came out, and you're like, oh, we're back. We're back. And then I feel like every year you're just reliving.
No, we're always back. We're always back. It's always a reboot of something that we loved. And it's like, fucking, how are you going to keep rebooting these games? Like, it's crazy to me.
Yeah. Ark's it though, dude. I mean,
Ark is, I got the Ark bug, brother. Like I'm thinking right now, I'm having a blast in this conversation, literally. But I'm thinking about how like I need like a toaster. Like I need a fucking toaster to fucking finish that bench or whatever I need. And then whatever it is, I'm always like, all right, we're gonna go in heavy this game. PvP, guerrilla ops type shit. I fucking gat up. I get everything going. Teammates get gatted up as well. Like we're ready. We're ready. I love talking about like when I'm equipping and they're like, oh yeah, and I'll equip this. Love that. Love that play-by-play. And then I always get fucking smoked whenever that happens, bro. Dude. I just get cooked and I lose everything. I lose my best guns. I lose my best equipment. And it just, it drives me crazy, but that's the game. That's the game. Everything in that game is borrowed. Like you can't think it's yours. And I mean, that's life. But like in that game, if you think that's yours, it's not. It's not.
But what other game is there that's out there that you can have that type of experience, right? Where you can go in and it can be Warzone if you want to be Warzone, or you can drop in solo. And I have a video that I'm editing right now where I was solo on stream at Blue Gate, and this dude was in the Olive Grove. I ran up to him. I was like, "Hey man, you friendly?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm friendly. I'm trying to do this quest." I was like, "Oh bro, you want me to show you where it's at?" He's like, "Yeah." So I take him. And I'm like, I'm going to come back here to the Olive Grove. I got to get some olives, but I'll take you over there real quick. He's like, oh, bro, thanks. I take him over there. He's like, dude, you're
That's
awesome. Drop me some ammo. I go back to the Olive Grove, and there's a dude that was hiding that goes, hey, man, I was hiding, but I overheard you help that guy on his quest.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find this thing, dude. You think you can help me? I was like, bro, I got you. And I
That's
became like
awesome.
a Blue Gate tour guide for one round, you know?
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like, how do you have an experience like that? But then you drop in again and it's everyone's trying to kill you. Like there's not another game out there that has that type of
it's a new
range.
thing. Yeah, it's a new thing. And even if you like trust them, it's like, I don't really, you got to keep a, you know, you got to look, you got to keep looking over your shoulder. Cause it's like, oh yeah, friendly. Yeah. And then, you know, they just like get comfortable. And I get that itch too. I get that itch. I'm like friendly. And then I'm like, but I do want to shoot you in the head. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what it is.
You got in that backpack.
Yeah, I do. Like, I don't know. Like you guys are raiding this area and it seems kind of too cleared out. I gotta, you know, let me just check what's going on.
It's like a social experiment.
It's really an awesome experience. And again, I think it just came out at the right time. Gaming is just like a little stale. Fortnite doing great things, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's just, we need something new. I need new. And I think it's going to stick around. I think it's a game that has that like Fortnite, like, I don't know about scalability, but like, people are like, oh, like no one's gonna be playing this after 3 weeks. Like, I don't think that's true at all. I think this game is gonna last if they maintain it, and I think they will. I think I heard that they have a 10-year plan for Ark, which is something I heard in chat. So don't quote me on that. But if that's the case, that's freaking awesome.
They dropped a roadmap. I haven't seen it.
They dropped a roadmap? Okay, so they have a roadmap.
I think the only thing that's going to compete with it is if Tarkov is about to have its 1.0 release, I think.
People
I think that'll be the only thing that'll kind of give it a run for its money, but Ark is still Tarkov, but better. I would like to see some point it become more social. Like I would like to, like when you go back to Speranza, you know how you can see that view, that top-down view of all the people walking around.
Go into
that
it.
And that become like a social hub like Destiny. Because how funny would it be if you smoke a guy, right, and you take all of his stuff, go back in the lobby, and you see him, and he's like,
"Oh my God, you fucking bitch! Oh, give me my shit!" And maybe you could drop it, but no, you can't drop shit there because that would.
You can't drop it.
Yeah, you can't drop shit. No, that'd be so
my
funny.
Bad, dog. My bad. You know.
Or that's actually such a good idea. Oh my God, like literally a little Destiny hub, and it'd be a cool place to be like, hey, like I'm squatting alone. Do you want to play? And then you squat up.
Right. How
cool would that actually be? That would be fucking sick. I didn't even think about like. You could do that. Wow, you could do so much with that. That's a really good idea. Ark awesome. Raiders, or whoever check out what old boy just said because that's really cool. And I know they're thinking about stuff. They have a good game. It would be silly to be like, well, let's not run with this. Like I feel like when you release a game like that, you gotta like grab onto the hype and then maintain the hype. Like you gotta make more of a roadmap. Maybe they had something set. You gotta have more. And actually, this leads me to my next question. If you were to add any type of enemy, Ark-wise, to Ark Raiders, what kind of like variation would it be? Because we got all of our drones, we got a couple land things, the stupid little balls that like literally drive at like 300 miles per hour. I don't know what fucking F1 jockeys they have in those little balls. Those things fly at you, bro. What would your enemy be? And I can go first because I do have an idea, but hit me with yours.
Yeah, no, I've got one, and I think it would be very map specific. I would want it to just be maybe it would be on Stella, but then if they drop another map that's even more indoor and dark, you have a humanoid Ark that actually can give emote call outs. Like it could say the don't shoot or hey or whatever. And so like man, that might be a raider or something. And then you round the corner, but it's one of those androids and
it's like a synth. You have to it's like a so but it's still hostile, right? Like it's playing a game.
Always hostile.
Yeah, it's playing a game. Hostile. Right. But so it's like a mimic almost.
Like a mimic, like a you're like, dude, is that a raider? Is that an art? Just something to make you think a little more.
That would be sick.
And it'd kind of at a creepy level. Like
they'll probably add that. That seems like something they'll add. I could see like a Terminator coming to Ark Raiders or something. That would be cool
for sure. Like that'd be incredible.
Yeah, that would be sick. And it'd be cool if they could like mount shit. Like imagine like one jumping onto like a Rocketeer and then jumping off of it and like fucking trying to fuck.
wild.
You know what I mean? I don't know why my brain goes to that. Like immediately I see like a like one riding it like a horse in the air, like a drone, and like Terminator style, like coming down and just like bopping you Arnold on that shit.
That would be wild.
That would be sick. That's a really good idea. I was going the route of the enemy I put in Arc is like a cybernetic dune worm that's only on sand maps. And I'm talking like a Goliath worm that literally like there's the fucking everything's rumbling, it's coming towards you, it's cybernetic, it's moving the sand, and you'd be like, run, like, oh my god, and like maybe like it goes under you and you get bumped and then you like kind of like get hit and like have to recover, it hits your stamina or something. Bro, a cybernetic dune worm to Arc Raiders, please, devs. That would be so sick. And it comes up, it eats you. You can kind of do the Dune thing where they call it, Al Gaib. I don't know if you've seen Dune. Is it Al Gaib? Al Gaib?
You could throw a lure grenade and it would go.
Right. Lures. Yeah. Literally, same thing they do in Dune. I don't know if that's copyright, but like, I mean, you're just calling a big baddie like you do anything else in the game. I think a cybernetic dune worm to fucking Arc Raiders would be so cool.
Yeah, something unbeatable. Like you're afraid of it. Like I don't. When everything starts shaking, you're still like, we need to figure out a fight. It's like we need to go.
Right. I don't know how you would beat that. Yeah, there has to be like one ultimate way that you would beat it, but I don't think maybe it would just be like something that you just have to deal with on the map, because that would be fucking so sick. You just got to run. Cool. Or there is a way to beat it, and a player has to sacrifice their life. So there's like a blueprint, like a wolf pack that you have to hold and jump into the worm, and then you blow it up, and then other people can loot it. This is such a fucking good idea. Take this, Raiders. That's such a fucking good idea. Please, Raiders, take that idea. You can't loot it. You died. You sacrificed it for the team, and then your teammates can fucking loot it. But you have to go in with like a bomb and like time it right. You might just die and then you're out. Right. And it's like a permadeath. Like you can't, like you're not down on the ground on the sand. You're dead. Yeah. You're coming back next time if they exfil. That is, please, Ark, do that. That'd be so sick. Oh my god.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be fire. Yeah. See, I hope that I think it's really important when games like listen to the community. And fuck my idea, but like it's really important to like pick up on, your idea with the humanoid, like other shit like that. And that's why COD kind of bothers me. I feel like they don't listen. They don't listen, and it's tough. They could have given us so many things by now. Like, I think like the best way to fix, and this is a hot topic, but the best way to fix COD is like have a hub like Fortnite, where like you can pick different CODs to play, and it's just because they have that library. You might as well give people access to it. You can play all the way back to the original Call of Duty and then so on. I started on COD 5, so I would love to see World at War there. And then those games are there, and it's not like a remaster every 10 years. It's like they're fucking maintained all the time. Like it's not, hey, let's remaster Modern Warfare 2 again for the 50th anniversary. No, they're always there, and like me and you can load into COD 4 and then jump to World at War and jump to whatever Black Ops and so on. And then I know they need to do it, put skins in the game. Put skins in the game, and then people will buy skins, whatever. That's the way you monetize it. Beautiful. And then in that hub, that like Fortnite COD hub, there's creator maps. I don't know why COD hasn't given us creator maps where like you can do silly stuff with search and other game modes, zombies. Imagine like custom zombie maps that people could build, like literally Forge, Halo 3 Forge in COD. It's been done. It's like at this point, just look at what works in other games, and Fortnite has that. You were actually the first person to show me like a custom Fortnite game, that Pillars game. I never played anything like that. Oh, nice. Dude, that was the first time. First time I played anything like that.
Let's go. Marvel Rivals is a good example of a game developer, NetEase, that actually listens to their gamers, because they take feedback, because that's obviously a very competitive game. Most people play that game for ranked. It's and it's also a game that you can be the best player in the world, and if your team isn't good, you're still going to lose.
Right.
So
Yeah.
the balance of how much damage a character does versus how much damage they receive versus their ability cooldowns and all of those, all the metrics, right,
Mm.
is evaluated by them every single season update. And not only do they listen to what people want for skins and designs and characters and things like that, but they will evaluate which characters are overperforming, which are underperforming, and adjust every half season to make the game feel fair and fresh.
Right.
People wanted placement matches before you go into rank to determine your starting rank, because initially it would just bump you back a certain amount based on how well you did or how you finished the season. And sometimes that put you starting your rank grind the beginning of the season with people who were much higher ranked than you, because maybe they underperformed, but they were higher rank in Celestial, which is a very high rank. So it would drop them down into your rank pool. So you're having to go against really good players for like 3 weeks until they've moved on out of your ranking. And now you're playing with, people that are more your speed. I mean, it makes you better, but it's very frustrating in the beginning, and they've done placement matches where you play 10 matches and now you're placed with how well you performed in those matches. And some people are aggravated with them. Some people say it's not fair. There's always a doubter, or a hater, but that's something that the people wanted. So they did it. Hey, what do you guys want? We'll do it because we want you to keep coming back to our game. That's how everybody that is trying to sell something or put a game out there that's online, and they want people to buy their skins and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what you need to be doing. Or
it just makes sense. It's good business. Like, I don't know how you take the feedback and then go completely off the walls and ruin the Call of Duty campaign. Looks terrible. Like, I don't know. I don't know what or what'd you say?
We're Call of Duty. Vanity. Like, we're Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna do what we want. Yeah. And I don't want to make the COD overlords mad. I love the games, but like sometimes you got to listen to like the overwhelming amount of people saying stuff about your game.
Right.
And we like the community has great ideas. Like, they love COD. Like, they're not gonna. I know, don't listen to everyone. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't listen to everyone, but these are people that like love, and it's just not Call of Duty. It's every game studio. It's every fucking thing. It's TVs, movies. These they all say feedback. It's like Star Wars. Like, they're making a new. Not to like go off on a tangent. They're making a new Rey Skywalker saga after the fact. And I don't know if you're into Star Wars, but I fucking hated everything they did after like with the Rey saga. It's just so bad. Yeah. So bad. Everything they ruined it.
Everything after 6, episode 6.
Dude, it's just it's crazy what they did to it. And it's not Daisy Ridley, the actress. She's a great actress. Like, she just got tied to a bad franchise decision, and like they were bringing back Palpatine. They were doing all the fucking stupid stuff that they shouldn't have done, and undoing what George Lucas did. So it's listen to your community because they love the IP. They want it to be good. They want to like continue to love it. And I know you got to be original. Some of these writers, like, they go in the room and they got to be original. I get it, but like sometimes when you try to make like your own thing, it kind of ruins what was there before, and that's more so like tied to like TV shows and movies. Like, I think George R. Martin said something about like how writers try to like TV show writers try to like change stuff that shouldn't even be changed just to put their mark on it. And it's like a lot of the people don't even read the books. I haven't read the Game of Thrones books. And like he said that like a lot, like they try to change a couple things, and sometimes changing is needed for pacing.
It's a lot.
Yeah, but it's pacing is needed sometimes. You make a couple changes, but a lot of the writers, I feel, and I'm not a writer, so I don't want to like, make anyone mad, but I feel like they try to leave their mark, and that mark isn't necessary. Like, it's already good enough. Maybe add a spin in a different way, but don't make it so, someone who really gives a shit, it's like, oh, that doesn't match up at all, and it's worse. Why'd you do that?
Well, dude, you have the Witcher series on Netflix. You have
they
I'm a big fan of the games and the books. I've read all the books. But you have an actor like Henry Cavill, that was like, he is the reason it was made. That's widely known. And he said, I want to stay true to the source material. And the writers were like, nah, we're going to do our own thing.
Right.
And he's like, all right, well.
Yeah, I don't know what. And now fucking, what's his name's in his place. I was watching that show actively. And it's not him. It's not, what's his name? Liam Hemsworth, I think.
Hemsworth. Liam Hemsworth.
It's not him. He's a great actor. I think he was set up. He was set up for failure. Like,
for sure.
People associated with Henry Cavill, and like when you do a character switch like that, even sometimes when it's like a side character, it jars people. Switching up fucking the main character of a series like that, and Henry did it so well. He was a fan. Like he knew what he was doing. Like he knew how to play that part. I don't plan on watching it, which sucks.
I saw the first couple episodes. He's a good Geralt.
Is it? Oh, is he? Okay.
He is, but
I bet he is. It's just you can't. But it's hard.
The writers just swapped him. Like they could have done. There's time travel is a big part of the Witcher series, right? Dimensions and things like that. They could have cleverly written, since they want to take their own liberties. They could have cleverly written why Geralt looks different.
Yeah.
But they were just like, no, this is him.
Yeah. This is and I'm not going to lie. I'm sure there were some people in the writing room saying like, hey, like, let's address it. And then it comes down to like the upper people being like, no, let's just bury it and not pretend that he looks completely different and is like, wait, like not this, like that's not Geralt, but whatever. What are you gonna do? But all right, let's we're actually approaching an hour and 45 minutes. That's crazy. We're ripping. And I don't want to take too much. Like I know. That's what it's supposed to be. Just like two homies talking it up. But let's read some of chat submitted questions. These are submitted questions that chat put in the Discord. And we read them every week on the pod. And let me cull through some stuff, and I'm going to read the names. All right. We're going to start with a heavy hitter. You ready for this, old boy? This is a big one. This might ruffle a few feathers. No, it's not. This is coming from Llama Powa, our favorite llama. Her question is, why is sandwich meat round when the bread is square? Llama asks. Good question, Llama, by the way.
Llama.
Getting down to the topics that freaking matter. They matter. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why would you say that? Oh boy. What would you think the reason is behind that? And does Big Deli want us to know? Maybe we don't talk about it, Llama, because that's a question you get silenced for. I don't know if we want the smoke from Big Deli. Do we?
I'm trying to figure out if I want to give a logical answer or if I want to give something
I would just go with whatever your heart feels like.
Totally.
I would go with whatever your heart feels like.
Okay. Bread pans are square and you tube meat through machines that are round. That's
that makes sense. Actually, Llama, that is actually pretty much, that's like the scientific answer. That's a good scientific answer right there. Yeah, that's a good scientific answer.
I don't know how else to answer that.
Yeah, that's a good scientific answer. I like that. Llama, I think he just answered you properly. That's like why they do it. Because you don't tube meat square. I guess you could, but it would be harder.
You could.
Right? It'd be harder.
The machines are round.
Yeah, so, it just wasn't built right. But you could go the route of making bread circular. Right? I feel like you could do that pretty easy. Like, I don't know how. Bread pans are square?
Yeah, bread pans, it'd be hard to, because it rises, right?
It rises. So it has to rise from a point. It has to, you're right.
It has to rise in a circular motion, and how do you control that?
But some bread is circle. Like you look at a Kaiser roll, like that's a circular thing. And I don't make bread. You're actually more the expert here. I don't make bread. I don't know what I'm doing there. But Kaisers are circular. I don't. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, you could. Yeah, you could do that. Thinking of how you form it. Yeah, I mean, there's a way. There's a way to do everything, right?
You could do that. I think the best answer for me, and I'm not going the scientific route. It's you know when you have those like puzzles as a kid that like it's like a circular hole and a square hole, and for whatever reason the guy who was doing the first sandwich was like square square hole for the bread and like just jammed the circle block through it and just thought it was good enough. Like he was like, yep, that's good for me.
There it is.
And it tastes great. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna roll with this. And now Llama is asking in the Discord why they do that. W Llama. W Llama.
Probably easier to hold on to a square with your hand than in a circle. Probably.
Yeah.
Is.
No, that is true. All right, let me keep going. Still reading. Some of these are just cringe that I can't read. All right, we'll do something on topic. Are you watching Stranger Things? And no worries if you're not. Because if you're not, then I got to move on. You are. All right.
I just watched the first episode.
You just watched first. Nice. All right, so you're watching. You're up to date. Who is your favorite Stranger Things character? And that comes from our girl Megan. Megan and 2 Chainz, her cat. Shout out 2 Chainz. Who's your favorite Stranger Things character?
I mean, it's got to be.
Good question.
Oh, dude, what's his name?
Good question.
I literally just watched the first episode.
Eleven's dad.
Eleven's dad. I mean,
yeah, because that's it for me. That's it for me. Hopper. Yeah, Hopper's my favorite too.
Yeah,
and I'm with you on that. But it actually did. There was some like stuff that came out about him like bullying Millie Bobby Brown on set, and I don't know like what's true, but I did see headlines and like she addressed it, and I don't know what's going on with it, but it made me watching the new scenes with them like kind of think about that and remove me from it because I don't know what the hell he was doing. It literally like said there was like bullying allegations, where like she had to like bring it up, and I could be wrong, but that's what was like put out onto social media. And I know people twist shit, but there seems like there was something going on there, and I don't know what.
I saw the first episode, you know, and in the first episode, he has to play kind of a hard ass, right?
Yeah,
like he has
like a
to
disgruntled
play
dad.
Overprotective, disgruntled. And I often wonder about this, because if you remember back when Batman came out with Heath Ledger, right? And he played the best rendition of the Joker that's ever been, and I'll die on that hill. And they said his level of method acting, you know, took him to a dark place of being in that mindset of just dark, conflicted.
Right. Just, Heath. Okay, you're talking about Hop. Yeah, Heath. Yeah. Heath. He took that in full swing. Yeah, he like ruined him.
Right. You know, and I've heard there's other actors that Christian Bale, for example, when he played it, there was a Western movie that he was just in, and he didn't take a shower for like a month.
Nah, he's super into method. Yeah.
Right. You know, so sometimes I wonder when you're on the outside looking in, or if you're just maybe somebody that comes to set for a couple of days and you're around these actors for short periods of time. I wonder what level people have to go to off camera to be able to capture what they're doing on camera. Right. So maybe I wonder if and I'm not trying to defend anybody for being a
No. We don't know. We don't know. That's the thing. Things get twisted. We don't know.
You know, like I wonder if you have to be kind of an asshole,
right?
Off camera,
it's hard to remove really yourself from that, right?
Yeah, and I wonder if like they had a conversation like, "Hey, I'm really going to dive into this. If I'm a dick when I see you between trailers,
piece of shit to you.
Like,
hey, guess what?
I'm so sorry. It's just like, hey, look, send it. We need the shot." You know, and then you're the guy that brought sandwiches on a Wednesday afternoon. You're like, I can't believe he's a dick to her. I'm going to get on Twitter and be like, this guy is bullying Millie Bobby Brown because I want to get famous on Twitter.
And then it gets blown up, right? Yeah.
And then now she has to address it. And, you know, that's
you never
sort
know
of where my brain goes with those types
that's a good place to take it, because I don't.
Yeah.
What's his name? David Arbor? I think David Arbor. Yeah. I don't know the actor. Like, obviously, I don't fucking know David Arbor. What the fuck am I saying there? But I don't
know his work.
I haven't seen him. I've seen him in his work's like usually light. He's like he plays Hop very well. Like he's like comedic, but like also stern and stuff. I've seen his work, but yeah, obviously we don't know. There is something sketchy that came out about like, or not sketchy, but like I just don't know about like his the girl he was seeing. Like something was said about that. But again, you never know how shit spirals off of one thing. Like, oh, he's bullying Millie Bobby Brown, and I heard this, and you got to feel for, and I don't know, it could be all true, but you got to feel for the actors in that situation where like something is said and then turned into some crazy shit. And that could happen to us in the street. Like, oh, you said this. And like, you know, when you're streaming live, sometimes you don't like, you think you're like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like shit gets said, but like nothing bad, but you know what I mean? Like you are live. Sometimes you accidentally say something that's not perceived well. It's not even like that you say X and it's bad. It's like, oh, that I didn't mean it like that, but it came out that way. And on that level with that level of fame, it can definitely be like twisted for profit. Like, oh, let's try to capitalize on this and then talk about it and then put him down.
I want to get 1 million followers on Twitter, so let me talk shit about this actor.
Exactly, like
that. I'm just a sandwich delivery guy,
right?
You know, like,
dude, I hate rage baiting. I hate that that's a tactic that works so well in media too. It's like, hey, let's post something controversial that people will then spread and talk about and disagree with and comment on. I think, I mean, that's who we are as humans. We always want to like have an opinion, but it's fucked up. It's really something. It's something we got to keep accountable.
In somebody's stream, like if you go into a bigger streamer that they're averaging several hundred views, right? And you have somebody that comes in there and successfully rage baits them.
Yep.
And then they're playing with a group of other big streamers. Right. And they're like, this person, I mean, and they're like, and they break. They finally break and like, dude, shut up. And then everybody that you're playing with goes, what was that guy's name? What was that guy's name? That dude just got that successfully raped, just got shouties from all these people.
Right.
People that are in the stream are going to go follow. Like, well, if he ever goes live, I'm going to go in there. Dude, you just got a bunch of free follows. You got clout. You got like, because you successfully rage baited. I mean, people use that
rage baiting's so annoying
all the time.
I don't get down with it. There's another topic that I wanted to talk about because it actually happened with you on the stream. Trauma baiting, and I'm like kind of coining that term right now. People, and it's a real fucking thing in the streaming space. People who come in and make shit up that's bad that happened to them. They're like, oh, this happened to me. Feel bad for me. And streaming in general, sometimes people come in with a bad day. I think that's okay. Some people are like, hey, don't trauma dump. I'm not talking about trauma dumping. I'm here for the community. Like I really am. People like hit me up personally. Like I do that sometimes. But trauma baiting is when you are literally looking for like some type of sympathy for something that didn't happen. And you caught someone doing that on my stream. There was a kid who was like, hey, I already knew something was up with this kid. He was like boasting that his dad bought him like an M3 fucking BMW. And I was like, all right, bro, I'm like struggling to pay my bills here. Like anything else? I didn't say anything. I was just like, oh, that's awesome. Cool. Like, congrats. And he's like, yeah, I just got my license. It's sick. And I'm like, whatever. But you know, I thought of this internally. I try to be nice and like, yeah, cool. That's awesome. I wish my dad would buy me an M3. That's fucking sick. Then like the next day he came back to stream and was like, dude, like I crashed my M3. Like, it's crazy. Like my girlfriend was in the car. She's banged up. Like this is so serious. Like I don't know what to do. Like I was speeding it. Like my dad got me a new car. Like I just wanted to like, you know, open her up. Yada yada. Literally had like a whole fucking story built around it and kept pinging it. Like I addressed it once and I was like, oh dude, like I'm so sorry to hear that. Like I didn't think he was. I mean, you know, in the back of your head you always have these like thoughts like, oh maybe he's, I don't know. But I treated it like it was a real thing. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like I stopped the stream. I stopped playing my game. This kid was like saying that he's injured. And it was just weird. And he sent the picture of the car. He sent the fucking picture of the smashed in. It looked like he got in like some fucking crazy crash. And I saw it. He was like, please check Discord. Pulled it up. See the car's car. I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm sorry. It also looked like a fake crash, like picture. Like it looked like something he pulled off of Google, but I don't know. I don't know if he took a picture on a fucking Android from the 2000s, a Nokia. I was sympathetic and that's what he was looking for. And then you were nice enough to be like, yo, I found that picture online. Literally, it was like someone else
2 years ago.
Someone else posted about being in a crash. Just want to let you know. And you sent that in, I think you sent it in Discord first, and then I addressed it on stream. I forget like how it like transpired, and then you messaged about it in the chat, and the kid never came back again.
From Twitter,
right? And I was like, that's not okay. You cannot come in here and like look for that type of attention. And I feel like that is like an epidemic that people that stream deal with that don't really like,
Dude.
they might not even know about. You might catch someone that joins your stream and like peppers in, hey, I have a sore throat, and just like patiently like waits for like, oh my God, feel better. You know what I mean? And I don't want to take away from the people that like need to get, because sometimes people need to talk about things, and I'm actually okay to hear about it. But when you're trauma baiting, bro, holy shit, do you deserve a special place in hell? Because that's just fucked up. So fucked up. And that kid never came back. He never came back.
Dude.
I appreciate that a lot.
Nothing drives me crazier than people that trauma bait, because again, 11 years in law enforcement, I have seen some terrible things, and I've seen real trauma, and I've seen people lose their life in car accidents. And I think that's what I said. I think I said in there, I've seen people lose their lives in car accidents. So for you to post and say that you were in one, like, that's not cool, bro. And
fucked up.
you know, especially with me in the field of work that I was in, you know, I especially dealing with people that have experienced real trauma is a passion of mine. Yeah. And we led, I don't want to call it a revolution, but like we led a way for law enforcement to view trauma victims in our area. So for that to come across my plate and for me to see it and know he's lying, obviously, through all of my training and experience, I was like, you know what to look for. I let this slide. Plus with Ken's, I mean, look, she's an attractive young girl. So when you have guys that come in there all the time that are wanting attention and validation and whatever from her, but you know, you get used to seeing these patterns of what people say, and they're like, oh yeah, I got this going on. Like, if someone comes in your chat and they instantly start trauma dumping things that have happened in their family or that have happened to them, and they don't even know who you are. No,
and you will get those people who immediately jump to that, like right away. Like, it's like, hey, this is going on right now. Dude. Well, I see a lot of it's good to have in your stream. I don't have like a little notification, but like when you click to chat for the first time, it'll say these are the rules on Twitch. And a lot of I've seen it a fair amount. A lot of streamers have one that says no trauma dumping, which I go back to, like, you can, like, I think of like my stream as like a community. You can mention things that happen to you because that's life. Like it happens. But if you start every day becoming the person that has something going on, then it starts to think about like, oh, like, are you looking for that like, hey, like, I'm here for you. And it like, is it, you start to think it's like the chatter that cried wolf type thing. You don't know. And again, I'm super sympathetic. I think you've seen it in my streams. Like with that kid, I had a feeling like I don't even need, like, you have feelings about things. I knew he was bullshitting. I just couldn't prove it. I couldn't be like, hey, stop. Like, that's not true. You actually proved it. You found it on Google. And then I was like, oh, no. You're not going to pull that on me. Cause I'm trusting and like compassionate until you like ruin that wall with me. And I don't really have sympathy after that. I mean, you maybe get like 2 strikes with me, and depending on the first strike, but like, if it's like something like that, I'm like, fuck you. I'm not listening to anything you say again.
And you're in the middle of a stream. I mean, you're doing your thing. Dude. Like, this is like, so the way that I've always seen it, and what I encourage, that's why we encourage, if you're in my channel or Ken's channel, you're going to hear me talk about Discord so much, because I want people to know that, of course, this is a safe space, but I would like to move those conversations towards Discord.
Absolutely.
Because for one, we're not streaming, and as much as I do care about everybody that's in our community, we're still trying to stream. We're trying to make content. We're trying to do something that's entertaining and fun. And I would like to think that maybe whatever I'm doing is a getaway from what the people in chat is doing in their everyday life. Like, I'm in a bad mood, I'm gonna hop in check stream. He's got energy. He's a vibe. There's this dude he's a full scale production. Like, I need this. I need this to like bring peace back to whatever I'm going on. Like, I'm mad. I want to go somewhere that makes me happy. So I'm going to go into check stream. So if I'm in there and you're trying to do your thing and you're trying to, and you're just being you, and then you have somebody that's in chat that's like, I've got stage 4 cancer and all 8 of my dogs died.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I'm sorry, but we're bringing that, like, you still have everyone else in your chat.
Right,
that
right,
you need to be there, that you're trying to be there for.
Entertain, and, like, just keep accounted for. Yeah.
I can't have that conversation with you about like, I want to be there for you, but like, let's move it to Discord where more people in the community can then even get on board and talk to you about what you got going on. Let's send you resources. Let's do like all these other things. Let me have a full blown conversation with you in Discord. Do you want to hop on a video call? We'll hop on a video call. I'll pray with you. I'll do whatever I need to do. But we can't. But in the middle of a stream,
it's not the time. Not the time.
Yeah,
for the big things.
When I'm raging about being killed on arc raiders.
Oh my god.
Like, I can't have a true heartfelt conversation with you about what you're experiencing, but I can in Discord.
Right. Exactly. And it's disingenuous.
And I want to be able to do that.
And it's so disingenuous. I feel like, I almost feel, and I know every streamer deals with this. It happens. It happens in every stream, whether you like to believe it or not. At one point, you will have someone like hit you with like some overwhelmingly bad news. And you're like, and then it's so disingenuous to me for me and how I react, because I bring myself down to a place of serious compassion and like addressing the topic, and I lower my tone, I lower my energy, like you said, like I lower myself and I become empathetic, and then I talk about it, I address it, and then I read something about fucking someone gooning the next line, and or someone said, it's just crazy. It's like, oh my god, wait,
you get a raid.
Or a raid, or I have to be, or someone sends, me, someone can throw a penny at my head, one biddy at my head, I will fucking twerk upside down. But like, it's just weird that like, oh, I'm so sorry about your cancer and your 8 dogs that died, and then, thank you so much. Whatever the support. Again, sorry about your cancer, but shout out to whoever. It's it's just not the time. And I actually might use that. I might use that Discord tactic. That's a good tactic for streamers to have, to provide the support that you need in the community, and in the proper way. Because at the end of the day, you're right. A stream is not a place to like trauma dump, but I do have to say, like, for like how I feel, I do think sometimes you can tell me what's going on in the stream that's happened. Sure. And I want to be there, and I'm okay with, as long as you're okay with me going from, oh, that really sucks, to the second that ball, like someone else said, because that's how streamers like operate. They're like, okay, one topic to the next. It's not disingenuous, and if you should think about it like as the viewer and the chatter, you are going to bring down that energy. Don't be insulted if that energy needs to go immediately back up, or and what sucks is like kind of like disregarded, because that's some real shit sometimes. Some people drop some crazy shit, and I'm like, I have to address it quickly because there's X amount more people here, and we can't all be. You're right. It's an escape. That's what stream's about. It's about like, hey, let's. I also remove my I don't talk about my issues on stream, because that like, old boy issues, like, we got our own shit and we try to remove that for you guys. So like, when then people bring it to us, it's like, oh fuck, like, you want me to turn into, you want to be my therapist too? I ain't a free therapist. You want to be my therapist? Like,
right. I mean, we live from chat line to chat line.
I mean, that's a great way to point it.
And that's just how the nature of it is. You want to be there for everybody, but and your real ones, like your real OGs, are going to be in your Discord. So those are the people that I want to be uplifting.
Right. They'll take the time.
Who's going through something. Like, they're going to be the ones that. Plus, having a shared community with Kens, like, it's like double. So
that's cool. You guys do that. I actually have never seen that. I'm sure it's out there, but you were the first for me to see it and witness. That's cool. W's.
Definitely, It definitely makes things easier.
Yeah. Let's read a couple more questions, and then and then wrap her up. Because I don't want people to be like, you didn't read any of my questions. All right, we're gonna do a light one. A light one again from Llama Power. What is your favorite dinosaur? Hit me with the old boy favorite dino.
Favorite dude. Okay.
Favorite dino.
Whatever Ducky is from Land Before Time.
Oh, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Let's see what Ducky was. Ducky was a... Let me put that there too. Ducky from Land Before Time. What was Ducky? Ducky from Land Before Time. Dinosaur. Saurolophus.
Whatever that thing is. That's my favorite dinosaur, dude.
Saurolophus. That's it. Yeah. Wait, I want to see it like... I want to see a Saurolophus now. You know what I mean? I want to see it like the actual dino.
I don't know what a full-grown one looks like.
Yeah. But I know what Ducky's mom looked like. That's also like one of my favorite movies growing up. Let's see what what are these? Yeah. I see these in Jurassic Park. Thing. This specific, I see this. I see this picture in Jurassic Park right here. Yeah, that's the Saurolophus. And I'm definitely butchering that. But one of these is old boy's favorite dino. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, llama. Look at them compared to humans. Look at them compared to humans. That's
full of those, you know?
Yeah, no, yeah, I could see that those. Too. Yeah, no. They would probably be they don't look like they're aggressive. They don't look predatory. They eat leaves, they grow big, they got a big derriere too. Look at that. Look at that. This is like shaped very interesting. This is very interestingly shaped. They got tail. Crazy. They got tail. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I mean,
and
people
Ducky's
say
cute as hell.
Velociraptor, dude. I mean, they're like, Ducky's I want Velociraptor. Like, dude, do you want to like just die in 2 seconds?
No, yeah. So mine is pretty generic, but Triceratops. I just like the way they look. I like their horns. They're also like not gonna kill me. They're territorial, I'm sure. Actually, we don't know, but I'm sure they were territorial.
Tank, baby.
Yeah, just like a nice gentle tank. And what was the Land Before Time? Was it Sarah? Sarah, right? Land Before Time.
Sarah, yep. Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah. She was always a little bit of a bitch, but you know, she came around. She came around. Sarah did. You know what I mean? She like had her things, but she was good at heart. And her dad was actually a disgruntled dad. We were talking about disgruntled dads. He was he was like very big into like, oh, just Triceratop kind, no long necks or something. But yeah, Land Before Time, goated movie. That just like, they don't make movies like they used to, like that type of shit.
They don't.
They really don't. Let's do 3 more questions from the community, and hopefully we can get them all done. Okay, this is actually a good one. This is from Silent Reaper, our boy Reap. Okay. What's one memory you wish you could rewatch like a movie? That's actually deep. I like that, Reap. I like that a lot. That's nice. One memory you wish you could rewatch like a movie. Maybe biscuits with grandma old boy. Yeah. You know, making biscuits.
That'd be a good one.
And I got to think about this too. Wait, I got to lock in.
A memory I could rewatch like a movie.
Memories. That's a good one. That's a good one, Reap. Stumper.
That's a good
Reap's
one.
hitting us with a good one. We got to be sentimental now, Reap. I can't say, oh, that time the tide rolled. I can't be like that. No, that time, that one time the tide rolled that way. I can't be like that.
There's definitely something I can think of, but I'm trying to give I want a good answer.
Yeah. I like that.
Reaper
I do have one. I do have one. So you can keep thinking. I actually have 2, but I can't decide which one. But I'm gonna say the first that I thought of. My mom, Mama Check. She comes on the stream. Her favorite song is the Summer of '69, and she used to throw it on in the car all the time, like wherever we went, and she would just like sing her heart out. And I remember being in the back seat, like almost like I remember like vaguely, it might be dreamlike, but like even being like in a carrier, like, you know, like in a car seat, and like looking at her just like in like that flow state that people get into, just singing that song. And I would try to sing it, but I was a kid, I didn't know all the lyrics. But like that song, it's my favorite song because of her. But if I could go back, I would go back to a moment where I'm literally just like watching her sing from the back right of the car, and she's just vibing out. That's where I would go.
Your
That's
mom's
really
about
special.
To get blown, brother.
Oh, hit me.
You know who my mom's favorite artist is?
Brian Adams.
Brian Adams. You know what her
Brian
favorite
Adams,
song
let's
is?
go, baby. Let's go. I mean, for good reason. Wait, that's awesome. Hell yeah. I feel like
she went to a concert a couple years ago, and my sister took her. I wasn't there, but my sister called me afterwards, and she was crying. And my sister was like,
stop.
I got to see our mom be in her 20s again.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and that's her favorite, dude. That's her favorite song and her favorite artist.
No way. You're Summer of '69 too for your mom?
Yes. Yeah, dude.
Wow.
We used to sit in the car. I had a briefcase, it wasn't a briefcase. It was a CD case or a cassette tape case.
Right.
And I would sit on it with my seatbelt on so I could see over the dash.
Yeah.
And I'd have to I'd have to pop it open. I'd reach down, pop it open, and I'd hand her a Brian Adams CD or Brian Adams cassette. Or Shania Twain. It was Shania Twain and Brian Adams.
The Twainer be hitting too. The Twainer be hitting.
Yeah, Twainer be hitting. My first crush
That's
right there.
Crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, we used to
awesome.
we used to listen to Brian Adams in the car, and that song and the one from the Robin Hood movie at the credits. I can't remember. It's kind of a lovey song, but I like those movie. Were dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, that's wild. Yeah, those songs. I'm sure there's a slew of people from that era that listen to that song and it brings them back. But like you said, like it literally, I actually saw my mom dance to it and sing it at my cousin's wedding, which was awesome. They like had a situation where you could like request a song like prior, and I knew when it came on, she requested it, and like your sister, old girl, we call her old girl, maybe we can start streaming old girl, grab the handles now, old girl. When like she saw your mom at the concert, like when I saw her singing that, it literally, like you can see like into their history. I don't know, it's weird and really cool how songs can transport you like that. Yeah, that's mine. Yeah.
I think there was a girl I was really interested in for a long time, and I took her. We went to the lake, and we spent 2 days at the lake, nice. that was a pretty good. I'd love to relive that over and over again.
That's a nice one.
But also there was a probably, I can't remember how old I was. I was little, and my dad, who's passed away now, he took me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
He took me to a cattle sale. It was one of the first ones that I ever remember. And there's these it's like a catwalk that you could walk on, and there's no railing. And I'm like, dude, I'm probably 7 years old, and I'm sprinting down these things. And I remember one wrong step, and that's it. But it's the 90s. I don't care.
Yeah, whatever. So, who cares? Rub some dirt on it. Rub some lead on it, actually, or asbestos. Whatever you have available.
That's right. Yeah, a little mercury. Yeah. But I had these little, me and my dad would have matching snakeskin cowboy boots. And I'd wear we'd wear matching cowboy hats and my old school 90s country flannel shirt
sick.
Tucked in. Yeah. My little belt buckled.
Yeah.
And, dude, just doing that stuff with him when I was a kid was that was special for sure.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a good one. W old boy dad. Also, I didn't know that. I'm sorry for your loss.
All good.
Reaper, thank you for bringing us down memory lane. Reap, that was a good one. All right, and let's jump into the next one. We're just gonna do a couple more. I'm gonna do a light one right now, also from the llama that has power. What is your favorite color? Favorite color? Favorite color? Stumper.
Probably a like a North Carolina blue, like that baby blue.
Tar Heels, hell yeah! Wait, I like that color. That's a nice color. That's like a light, bright, like good feeling color. I like that color too. Damn, coastal. I'm actually wearing my favorite color, purple. We got Gengar right here. Purple's my favorite color. And yeah, W llama for that one. Coastal North Carolina color. I like that. And what else do we have? Nini asked, I don't know if you could like give it again because we did talk about it quickly, but Nini asked, what made you get into streaming? Which I feel like is a good question, but we did touch on that, but maybe you could backpedal a little bit.
Ken started streaming So we used to work together, right? We were law enforcement together, and we worked at a nonprofit together, which was a lot of fun.
Yep.
And we both left. She left about a month before I did, and we decided to kind of get out of the whole anti-human trafficking world and fight and everything because
Right.
man, we've been in it for so long, and we were like, we need to find some peace for ourselves, So
It's draining work, I'm sure.
yeah. So she started up streaming, and I'd pop in her streams and play games with her and stuff like that. And it's tough when you first start. When you first start, you only have like one person setting your stream for however long. It's everybody
Maybe
remembers
zero.
that one.
I remember seeing zero a lot. Yeah.
So and it's disheartening.
Oh, absolutely.
And Ken's was, I could see it. She'd probably never admit it, but I could see it bothering her.
Yeah, of course.
And she knew she was going to have to grind it out.
Of course, everyone does. Everyone does. Yeah.
Yeah, but she wanted to start. She wanted to see numbers, and of course, me being the best friend that I am, I wanted her to see numbers, and so
yeah, of course,
I was like, you know what? I'm going to just start streaming when she's not, and I'm going to tell everybody in my stream to go follow her. So I did that awesome. for like 3 months.
Yep.
And then we did the combined Discord kind of thing, and all that, and she started getting she got affiliate pretty quick
nice.
After that, and I did it and still do it because I'd like to see her succeed. There's nothing more satisfying than seeing people you care about win. And I would love nothing more than to see her take off on this app.
I'm with you.
And, and start having those numbers that if she rated somebody, it'd be exciting kind of thing.
Right. I mean, so shout out Kins again. We do really love Kins. Even if Kins rated me with 0 people in her party, I'd be pumped because it's Kins. She's such a vibe.
Right.
I just have to say that. I got to pause and be like, Kins, you are amazing. We appreciate you so much. And I love that you started streaming to help her. That's amazing. That's so nice. And then it also, cause bro, you're a vibe on stream too. It also snowball. Maybe it started as you helping Kins, which is such a wholesome backstory, but you are also a really great streamer. So it's also gotten you into streaming, which is fucking awesome.
Well, I appreciate it. I tell her all the time, it's I'm gonna have to start just changing my stream titles to just chatting because I talk more than I actually play games.
You are a yapper. You are a yapper. Hence why you are the first guest on the pod. You are a yapper. Great yapper right here. Great yapper.
I appreciate that.
D1, roll tide. Or no, D1, sure. Go Eagles. Go Eagles. Go Eagles.
War Eagle, baby. War damn Eagle.
Take to the sky. I like that.
That's right.
But yeah, again, shout out Kins. And that was another shout out to Call Me Nini TV. That was a Call Me Nini TV question.
Nini.
Awesome background.
Let me say this, dude. Let me say this about Nini really quick. You're talking about somebody that drops into other people's streams and just gives unrelenting amount of support.
Yep.
I have, as long as we've been on this app, that's exhausting. It is tiring to sink a lot of time and effort into someone else's time and time again over. And I see her just pop up in other people's streams. Yeah. And dude, she just gives so much support to the people she does.
She cares
support,
a lot. She's got a big heart. She's got a big heart.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, Nini. We appreciate you.
On top of having a full-time job, dude.
No, she's a grinder too. She's a boss bitchin'. Nini is boss bitchin'. Yeah. She grinds. She grinds hard. She has such a big heart, and I know every community that she bops into, and there's a lot, and she supports the community here so much. I know they appreciate her so much because I do. I know I do. Old boy raising his hand too.
For sure.
We appreciate you, Nini. And W question. Again, that's Call Me Nini TV. Shout out Call Me Nini TV. She be streaming. To answer her question, what got me into streaming? I would say I have a group of IRL buddies, and they all tried streaming. They stream. One of them still streams. but they were all doing it for a while. And I remember when they first started streaming, I took like a step back from gaming because I was like focusing on like work really hard. Like I was like grinding to like get freelance off the ground because, again, shout out to all the freelance workers out there. It's a fucking grind. Like you don't know sometimes where your next paycheck's coming. And you kind of really have to be like in full mode all the time. And even if you know where your next paycheck's coming, like the next time like that you get that paycheck, they might be like, okay, we're done for a few months. And it's like, no, I got bills to pay, come back. You know what I mean? Like freelance is really tough. Right. So check on your freelance homies. I always say that. But I was taking a step back from gaming when they were getting into streaming. And then I just like, at my heart, I'm a massive nerd. And like this little break from gaming, it was like, you know, like a couple years. And I just like, I'm a massive nerd. I love movies, TV shows, everything gaming wise. I was missing, you know, that outlet. And I got back into gaming. They were all streaming. I was like, oh, like I have all of the cameras, the know-how. Like I didn't actually know anything about OBS. I never used OBS prior to streaming. But I had like production knowledge, like I edit, and I went for it and I just started playing around with OBS, and like literally playing around with OBS is like my favorite thing to do. Like I like sometimes will just like pull up OBS and like fuck around and like find like break OBS, but then find something like I can bring to the stream and like bring to, you know, distract people to not get bored, because brain rot's a real thing. And once these lights stop and shit, you'll be like, oh, this kid's kind of boring. And then I'm like, no, cats and Among Us, no, come back. Yeah, I always loved like setting up cameras and stuff like that. And like, this was a way for me to like talk about what I like, and then also set up the cameras in conjunction, and also help people. I really enjoy helping people set up stuff. So sometimes people come to the stream and I help them where I can. But yeah, I would just say, yeah, my friends got me into it, and I saw an opportunity to be like, hey, let me give a reason to like, sometimes it's like, you don't need a reason to play games, but like, you know, if you're playing like 24 hours a day, you got to be like, okay, maybe someone notices and I can get a little bitty here and there, and it makes sense. You know what I mean? Because I want to
doing it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And then like you might as well. But also sometimes gaming is like happy space. You work, you game. It's like a time to like desync. But definitely some people can be like, oh, let me like meet new people. Also, that's a huge avenue. Like right now we're having a conversation that otherwise, if I didn't start streaming, you didn't start streaming, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't know you. It's like we talked about with the internet. It's a beautiful thing, dangerous place, but also can be used for great things. And connecting people is one of those awesome things. So I'm really appreciative that we both started streaming. And you too, Nini. Shout out Nini for that question. There's a W question.
Yep. W Nini.
W Nini. And let me just see if there's another question. The liquidation man. Well, let me make this big screen. Asked, what is a goal you have to achieve when you become successful? And how would you support other streamers when one gets too big in the community? I'm wondering if he means like when, like if a streamer were to get big, how would they support the community around them? I think, right? Liquid. And a goal that you might have. I would say I can just jump right in. The only goal I have is to like keep making connections and friends. Like right now, like at the end of the day, if streaming, I think if you get into streaming, be like, okay, I got to get big. I got to make money. I gotta cash out. I gotta get in on this. Like, oh my God, they're making so much money. If that's your goal, you're probably gonna fail. Depending on who like maybe there's like, you know, 1 in a million, great W grinder. But I think if your goal is to like make connections, like have fun yourself, do silly things, keep things in rotation, like try things on stream. Never think like, oh, like this is it. Like I'll just stream like this. Like always change your stream. I think if you have that mentality, you'll be successful. So my goal is just to keep making connections with awesome people. And hopefully that, you know, that'll turn into some type of financial stability, because that's like that's the best case scenario, but that shouldn't be the goal, because if that's the goal, you're doing it for the wrong reasons, I think, in my opinion.
I think so too.
And then how would I support other streamers? I don't think, I mean, obviously with the scale, if like, you grow, it's hard, but I help people now, and it's already, I'm not gonna lie, oh boy, sometimes too much. Because I work, and then I stream, and then I build stuff for stream. And then, sometimes I'm on a call with someone for a while, like helping them with an OBS question. And I don't know if I can keep feasibly doing that. Cause like I have a life too, you know what I mean? Like but I want to help as much as I can. So I'll have to figure out new ways to help where it makes sense. But at the end of the day, like helping people is like big with me. Like I'll always adapt to do that if we get there, Liquid. So I appreciate that question, but I promise I'll always try to help the streamers like I do. Like this podcast I made this podcast so like I could have awesome conversations, but also promote amazing streamers like Old Boy. Like that's literally what it's for. Like, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, we're not Alex Cooper, we're not Joe Rogan. But we have a cool group of people that like to hang out with us, and maybe they'll enjoy those conversations, and hopefully one day it spreads to more people. So yeah,
that'd be great. I have a wish list. I have a list of things that I would like to do. A lot of it is my religion based, I think, of what I would do if by the grace of God, I was able to find success on here.
And you will definitely.
Well, I don't know, but those are things that I'll always keep close to heart and not really put out there for anybody to know, because
fair.
I want it to be like, if it happens, I want people to be able to see it without me having to talk about it, because I agree with you. If you focus on those goals, even if they're good goals, if you're focused on just the success part of it, even if it's for the best of reasons, it muddies the kind of content you can put out. It muddies your personality. It muddies the people that come into your community, the people you draw. And so for me, it's to continue to build the community that we're building, to continue to provide support for people that need it for all things streaming and whatever else, like we talked earlier. If you want us to pray with you, we'll pray with you. If you want, we want to be a safe space for people. But man, I'm here just to have fun. I'm here to have fun. If it turns into something cool, it turns into something cool. If I have one person in my stream, I'm having just as much fun as if I had a bunch of people in my stream. And I mean, I've spoken at conferences and things like that. I've taught classes to a group of 3 people, and I've taught classes to a group of 150 people. In the line of work that I've done, and I genuinely had just as much fun. in both settings. It's if you love what you do and the content you're creating and the space that you're in, if you love that space, you're gonna have fun whether you have 1 viewer or 300. And hopefully, if you love it, genuinely love it, it'll attract the right people and make people want to come back. And man, if you hit success, you hit success. If not, then you had a lot of fun. You met incredible, wonderful people along the way. Yeah.
I literally think like if you meet one person that you appreciate, it's already a W and was worth the whatever you put type of time into it. Like I already, like the people I've met already well worth it. Well worth it. No matter what, even if stream stops streaming tomorrow for whatever reason, like we would stay connected. Like other people in the community would stay connected. So you hit it on the head. You just gotta go in with the right intentions, and then you can hope. There's nothing wrong with like wanting to get to that point. Some people are like, wow, you can want that. You can want, it's good to want, but shouldn't be the main attraction, I think. But Liquid, shout out Liquid as well. Liquid be streaming, the liquidation man. Shout out Liquid. But I think we're gonna wrap it there. This was an awesome conversation with our old boy.
It was.
That boy, he ain't that old though. I don't know. He ain't that old. That boy young. But for real, old boy, thank you so much for coming on the pod. Awesome conversation.
Thanks for having me, brother.
And you definitely will be back. D1 Yapper. Also, guys, him and Kins, the other streamer we were talking about, Kins, they're starting a podcast too at some point. I can't wait to be listening on that. I almost said Liquid. I was just too focused on shout out Liquid. Old boy, if you could drop your socials where people could find you, any type of promo you want to drop, I would love for you to do that now. You can go on ahead.
Yeah. So Oleboyricks, that's pretty much either Old Boy Rick or Oleboyricks. That's going to be my handle on all things social media. I'm not as active on TikTok as I'm about to be. We're about to start streaming on TikTok the next couple of weeks. Make that jump, see how it goes. I may stop after a day. I don't know. The TikTok can be a little feral, but
it's tough. Yeah, it's a weird place. Great for exposure though for streamers. I will say that it's kind of a necessary thing to do. Yeah. Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that. May start on YouTube in a couple of months. I don't know. But yeah, we've got we have movie night in Discord. If you guys want to join us for movie night every Friday at 9 p.m. Central Time, we have our new Cooking with Old Boy channel, where you guys can drop recipes and watch me butcher them or make them or teach you how to cook them. It can
you make them? Wait, that's awesome. So people give you recipes and you do it?
Oh. Yeah, it can be as difficult or as easy,
I like that.
Or maybe it's something you just want to learn how to make, and we'll learn together.
Right.
Or
and you'll help them get there. That's cool. I like that.
You can do a stream together with me, and we'll do it at the same time.
I'm down. You tell me when.
However you want it to look.
I'm a mediocre cook. I did grow up with amazing women who just chef up so hard. So it's like I learned, but they took the reins, and like when I did something wrong, they're like, give me that, and but yeah, I'm down for that. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Love food.
I don't have a date for the podcast yet. It is going to be in January.
Gotcha.
It is going to be a little heavier. It is going to be
okay.
It's gonna follow different themes. The first theme is going to be very focused on the criminal justice world that I'm very familiar with, obviously. And then so it is going to be a little heavy.
Heavy's not bad.
So we have some cool guests lined up that are I can't believe they agreed. But it's going to be fun. And then we're going to transition into some streamers and see where we go from there. But that's about it, dude. We're excited, and dude, thank you for having the first guest on here. You kidding me,
First guest, baby. First guest on the pod. And again, you'll definitely be back if you want to. If me and Mila, didn't freak you out. Mila, what are you doing? Hey, say bye to old boy.
Mila,
say bye, old boy. Say bye, Mila. But yeah, no, you'll definitely be back.
4K.
I know, yeah. What a cute kitty. But no, yeah. We really do. Me and Mila both. We really appreciate you coming out. Oh, actually, one more thing. Whoa. I don't know if this is gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna do this, but I want you to do one thing, and it's low key cringe. So you tell me if you'd be like, "Hey, fuck you, I'm not doing that." Where is it? Okay. Oh boy, do you mind saying this? Looking into the camera. My name is Old Boy, and I've been checked.
All right. My name's Oleboyricks, and I've been checked.
Love that. Let's go. Wait, okay, you cooked on that one.